And yes, I'm drinking beer from a straw.
Well, I'm licking milk, so.
All right, we ready to go?
Ready to go.
Let's do this. Welcome everybody to the bone-rattling edition of DadBodDnd Halloween Extravaganza. We are all getting drunk tonight because that's the only way we could bear to put on our fabulous costumes.
No lies.
Yeah, mine has more to do with my character than my costume.
I really hope you're just playing Winnie the Pooh. I think I would.
No, I am
enjoy
not.
that. So we'll get started here in a second, but we've got a couple plugs we got to get out of the way. Follow us on Twitch, Mixer, YouTube, Twitter, and all of those are DadBodDnd. That's DND. We also have a website, DadBodDnd.com. We are available where almost all of your podcasts can be found, all the major ones. We are doing a dice giveaway tonight. Does somebody want to tell me the rules of how this is going to work?
Yeah. So I'm posting it right now on Twitter. So it's 1 through 22 that have properly entered the giveaway. Some of you have not, so I apologize if you're not in the finalists. But as we roll the dice tonight, whatever the number lands on, you are removed from the list. And so the last one standing, if we have more than one standing at the end, we'll do a random number giveaway for that. But tune in through the night as we give your stuff away.
Knockout style. Anybody have anything else before we begin?
I am very sorry for my character in this game. Even if it's just a voice.
I'm not sorry at all for my character.
No
Don't
regrets.
apologize. What did we say in the last
never.
podcast? Travis, own it. Love it. Be
Own it.
you.
Own it.
That's
Authenticity.
exactly why I'm doing it.
All right. So,
I enjoy the back of your mouth. Business in the front, party in the back.
I said he looks like Boomhauer from King of the Hill.
A little bit.
Hey, dang on down.
You take
Come
the-
on, man.
Take the mullet off. I had to cut the sleeves off my flannel today.
All right. Before we begin,
Poor flannel.
I'm gonna crack another son of a bitch here. And yes, I'm drinking beer from a straw.
Well, I'm licking milk, so.
Lapping milk from a cup.
All right.
Travis, I'll own my shit. You own yours, okay?
Me? Yeah.
Her. You have to do the voice from that guy from Super Troopers again. With the feather? With the feather.
The guy with the feather.
Yeah.
We were
And then
going
get stuck
way
in the
too
car,
fast.
Oh,
Right meow.
Oh. God, that movie's so good. The shenanigans thing is my favorite, though.
Hey,
Yeah.
Farmer, what's all that? What's that restaurant with all that goofy shit on the wall?
Oh,
you mean shenanigans,
right? Talking about shenanigans, right?
You know, I think I just now put together that's all the same universe. Welcome me to.
Wow, welcome to life.
Welcome, Devin.
Yeah, glad to be
Glad
here.
you could join
2003. Are we ready?
Yeah, dude.
When you are.
Yes, sir.
All right. Our story begins.
He's in his persona, Devin.
The alcohol's
Dang,
getting
man, I'm
30.
so sorry about that.
It's already starting.
Holy shit.
Our story begins for most of these in a bar. You all find yourself on this night in Fortune's favor, a particularly rough tavern in a small town on the Sword Coast known as Hill's Edge. It's known for its rough clientele. You guys have ended up here trying to get out of a torrential downpour of rain. I think, based off of some of what you are, probably isn't the most ideal situation to be in. But why don't you take a minute and introduce your character? Tell me what you're doing in this bar. Chris, you want to start? I'm just going to go.
Oh, shit. So my character's name is Toady. I am a Furbolg monk of the Shadow Monk. I would be here in this bar simply to get out of the ring. I am not one that would spend time in a bar, so I am probably not even approaching the bar itself, just kind of stepping in and off to the side of the doorway, and just kind of shaking off some rainwater there.
What do you look like?
I'm a rotund furbog, kind of bald on top, wiry hair around the sides. I have a vest and long sleeves. Yeah, it's kind of some rosy cheeks for furbog, kind of a bulbousy nose.
Kylie, your character. What are you doing in the bar tonight?
I'm Lurk, and I'm a goblin ranger. And I really, really, really like candy. And that's pretty much what I do is I go find candy and sweet things, and my family doesn't like me very much because I'm the runt and I really can't do a lot right sometimes. But I'm here because I also like sweet drinks, like sex on the beach. I don't know.
My ears perked up.
All right.
It's a great voice. I love it.
Interesting drink choice.
Yeah.
What do you look like?
I'm green, and I'm gonna quit because I'll lose my voice if I don't. But
yeah.
I'm green. I'm very, very small, even for a goblin. I'm about 2 feet tall, and I'm wearing a costume just because I have I don't know. I'm socially very awkward, so I have a jester costume on, and I have a club, but my club is a doll head at the end of my club with its own jester hat as well.
Travis, your character. What are you doing tonight?
My name is Pickwick Hatchaway. I'm a tiefling rogue, and I am just all over the bar, picking up people's drinks and just picking up shit and causing trouble all over the place. So I'm a turgy to flicker the lights and just kind of keep it a creepy atmosphere throughout the bar.
Nice. What do you look like?
I am red-skinned, top to bottom. Got some horns, a little bit of black hair. The horns kind of curl around back toward my head, so they're not too standoffish with pointy hairs. Nice long pointy tail with kind of some spikes on the end, and skinny, medium-ish build, 200, 190 pounds, at about 5'10", 5'11".
Wow.
Dude, I can't, in my own face, look at myself. And, yeah, so I am playing Dranok, who is a Goliath barbarian. I would be in the bar because, it's what I do. I adventure during the day, drink at night, and, maybe find a few hussies. That's what we call them over there in Goliath world. And what I look like is I wear calf height leather boots. I wear a bear skin that was once a rug that I actually took from a castle that we pillaged, and then I have a cod piece that kind of is made of all silver. It's got some lining on the inside, so it's not uncomfortable, but it's got some silver, and then it's a gold trimmed. And then from the back to the front is a dragon that's all gold. And, if you use your imagination, where the bump out would be is where the dragon's head is. And it's like a mouth open,
The dragon is your penis, is what you're
I was hinting at that. I wanted to leave something to the imagination.
Wonderful. So you're all here in this bar. It's been a downpour of rain outside. This bar is in a very small town, and these people are probably not very used to seeing such a eclectic group of visitors. So I think a lot of the regulars are probably huddled into small groups muttering to themselves. They're keeping an eye on the little one. I don't think they're maybe paying much attention to the furbog, just because he looks so damn cute. The Goliath, no one is getting anywhere close to. They're just, I think they're scared of him. And then there's the Tiefling, who is causing a ruckus, grabbing people's drinks, throwing off thaumaturgy spells, and he's getting a lot of sideways glances from people. So the night's going on. The patrons are getting drunker and drunker. Somebody has shown up with a guitar, and they're playing like a little jig. There's a little bit of a party maybe popping up in this small bar. As the drinking revelry is going on, and
Play something scarier.
as Pickwick says that, one of the locals yells across the bar, "Oi, freak! Shut your mouth, eh?"
You're not talking to me, are you?
No, I'm talking to the freak who
Well,
can't keep his mouth shut.
I mean, if you look at me, I'm kind of a freak. Do you want to fight or something? And I'm going to throw my beer at him.
Oh, Lex doesn't like this.
As you throw the beer at him, he kind of stands there for a sec, kind of like incredulous, kind of wipes his face. He's like, all right. And he's going to grab a mug and try and slam it over your head.
How?
As that happens, the whole bar just erupts into a fight. So, what's everybody doing right now?
I'm throwing a punch. Instant
You're
punch.
throwing a punch.
Um,
Go ahead and give me a strength check. All right, with a 14, I mean this guy's just a hard-working man. You connect with that solidly. Go ahead and give me some damage.
What you want? That's a D4, right?
Yeah, for unarmed, I think that's probably good.
2. I mean,
You did 2 points of damage to him, and as your giant fist, about the size of his head, connects with the side of his face, it goes like you can see his lips being pushed as his face gets turned. And as he hits the ground, that's when the place erupts into an all-out brawl. The locals are all over all of you. What are you guys doing?
Lurk is gonna try to sneak into people's bags and find sweet old treats.
Give me an investigation check.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So with a natural 1, as you start pilfering through somebody's purse, somebody's gonna grab your hand and pick you up and be like, "You motherfucking bitch!"
Lurk's so sorry, Lurk's so sorry.
where are they at? Is there any shadows? How far away are they from me? And then
I think
How
they're
well
probably.
lit?
I think they're probably about 25 to 30 feet away from you. Not that far. This isn't a very big establishment. I don't think there's any shadows. It's pretty well lit.
I'm gonna make my way, seeing them raise up this little goblin being. I'm gonna make my way over there, and I want to grab the arm of whoever is holding her up, and say to her, "You're gonna have to put her down."
I'm gonna what?
Lurk's so sorry.
You're gonna have to put her down.
He's got a hold of her arm, and he's gonna kind of like throw her back a little bit. He's gonna take a swing at you.
All right,
So let me roll.
that's gonna be a miss.
That's a miss. So he comes across with a left, trying to catch you across the cheek, and I think you just kind of like at the last second, like step backwards.
And then I wanna take my fist, and I'm aiming right for his throat. I'm just gonna pop him once right in the throat.
All right, give me a d20.
Can I do my unarmed strike?
Absolutely. Yeah, I forgot you're a monk. My apologies.
Yeah.
Oh, 23 definitely hits. Definitely hits.
And this is non-lethal. I just want to get him to back up.
All right. Give me some damage.
I suggest you go sit down.
He's gonna, and as he does that, moving across to the other side of the bar, where Pickwick has been messing with a table of local. making their drinks float in the air,
Mm-hmm.
making little firecracker noises go off under their chairs. 4 of them are going to get up, and they're all going to circle him. One of them's going to take a swing at you.
I'd like to cast invisibility.
Oh.
Do it!
Yeah, that'll do. Cast invisibility.
All right.
And I'm
So-
just gonna duck out of the way.
He's going to take a swing, or he's going to go to swing, and then he's going to like swing through the air and be like, what the fuck happened here? He's going to look at his friends. Do anything else?
I'm just gonna walk around the circle and just tap everybody on their shoulders,
They're all like,
and then kind of laugh in their ear.
that's just fucking devil work. I know he's a devil. So as this
You might
fight,
be right.
they're all gonna kind of get freaked out and be like, "Oh man, let's just go home." So the 4 guys who are messing with you are gonna kind of try to make their way out of the bar. They don't make it very far before somebody connects a fist. So as this fight is going on, there's like an absence of sound. Like all the sound gets sucked out of the room. It's like, and you all are instantly frozen in whatever you were doing. Draenok, I think there's a guy on your back. And you have another one by the throat, hold him up in the air.
And I'm like, my frozen face is gonna just be like pure like joy and excitement. Like,
Pickwick, you are invisible, obviously.
Yes.
But I think if we could see your face, you're highly enjoying the chaos that is ensuing.
Oh yeah, I've got a devilish grin on my face.
Uh,
You just can't see it.
Toady, I think you're trying to break up a fight.
Yeah.
Maybe between 2 guys. And Lurk, you went right back to checking bags. I'm going to say that you found a bag of sweet treats, and your mouth is like full of them, as like disgustingly full of them, as everything freezes. There's an absence of sound, and the door is blown open by force, and then silhouetted by a blinding light is a being with massive, you think like you first look, they look like wings, like a bird. The light overpowers your vision, and then suddenly everything disappears, and you're standing in an empty white room. There are 4 of you in this room, and you all recognize each other from the tavern. Toady,
who
Lyric,
the fuck
Pickwick.
are you guys?
I believe we're in heaven.
I don't know that I belong here.
Lark is gonna hide behind
What?
Toady because he knows he's safe.
What the fuck is that thing?
What thing?
You!
I'm Lark.
You are tiny.
How tall is Draenok?
Like 7'6".
Okay.
But aren't you a tall fucker?
Well, I mean, tallest of my kind, I would imagine. I mean, I got the
I
biggest
like your
muscles,
style.
and as I say that, I kind of just like flex. I'm like, oh, and then do a little
Oh,
titty
you're
dance.
so impressive.
You can carry lots of candies.
I mean, I don't know what candy is, but
Lots of sweets.
I mean, I could put you in a pocket. I imagine
A pocket goblin.
a pocket goblin. That sounds amazing.
I don't like pockets.
Draenok might keep you as a pet.
I don't know what you just said.
You cut out a little bit.
Well, Draenok might keep you as a pet, so why don't you, climb on the shoulder here, and we'll,
No.
Listen, my love, this is all very, very entertaining. But you have been brought here for a reason. So as you hear that voice, you look, and seated in like an overstuffed chair in this white room, all by themselves, is a woman. She looks kind of androgynous. Again, you can see her shadow here, and you get the sense that there's like wings, but you can't see them on her actually. She's dressed in a very sharp suit. She has kind of shorter golden yellow hair, and she's kind of looking at you all with amused eyes. She says, It's really a good thing I showed up when I did, my lovelies. This one right here was about to lose an eye. And he points at Lyric. Allow me to introduce myself. Or she points at Lyric. I'm Gabriella. I'm the celestial watcher of this planet called Earth. I'm sure you've never heard of it. And then she says that she's going to snap her finger, and she has a cigarette on a cigarette holder that she takes a drag off of. So, as she exhales, you're probably wondering what you're doing.
Could I use thaumaturgy to put out her cigarette?
Absolutely.
I'm doing it.
So, as you like snap your finger, her cigarette goes out while she's like mid drag, and she's gonna look at it, and she's gonna wink, and it's gonna light back up, and she's gonna go back to taking a drag off of it.
I like her style.
So, is that really necessary?
Oh yes, necessary is all hell.
What are we doing here?
Yes. Back to my point. I'm a celestial watcher, as I said. I oversee this realm called Earth. And we've been looking to put together a team. I guess you could call it a tactical response team. There are lots of realms beyond your own. And a lot of those realms need protecting. So you all have been brought here as kind of a test. You see that place down there? And as she says that, the white room, the floor of it, disappears. And you see below you a small Midwestern city. Obviously, you don't know that. She says, that is Shermer, Illinois. It's located in a country called the United States of America in the year 1986. Now, this plane of existence, it's very different from your own. See, there's no magic here. The humans of this realm, they've had to use their intellect to overcome this lack of magic. And I have to say, in the last 100 years, they've made fantastic progress. I mean, you should see these things called video games. But I'll get to that later. As advanced as they've become, obviously they would stand no chance against anyone who had any kind of magical acumen.
Puny humans.
They are a little puny and a little squishy, yes.
I like squishy.
Draenok is not puny and he does another like arm flex.
She's gonna roll her eyes at you, thoroughly unimpressed. And she's going to say, so an arch wizard by the name of Kester has learned of this realm. We don't know how he learned of it, but he has. She's going to take another drag on her cigarette. We tried to keep this realm a secret and keep it separate from the other realms, but here we are. 2 days ago, Kester found a way to punch through the veil, and he's entered this realm. We fear he means... That's where you lovelies come in. I asked for some heroes, and this is what I got.
I'm so sorry for this group.
I mean, sometimes you have to make chicken salad.
Lurk is no hero. Lurk doesn't like people. Lurk is not. Lurk doesn't want to go.
It's okay, tiny pet. Draenok is here to help you.
Lurk isn't a tiny pet.
I could squish you with my foot.
That's not nice.
I do believe that the people that my boss wouldn't have picked you if he didn't feel you were up for the challenge. And at the end of this, if you don't want to join, you don't have to. No one's forcing you to. But there is a rather interesting reward in place for you if you can complete this mission.
Sweets?
Something maybe better than sweets. I have here 4 cheat deaths. Each of you will receive 1 opportunity to escape. The humans down there, they would probably call it a get-out-of-jail-free card. It's from some stupid game they play. But you would have the opportunity to forego your first death. That's an extra lifetime filled with sweet. But if you're not interested.
Oh, I'm listening. Is it just one death? We don't get two?
You get to escape your first. For a lot of people, that would mean you get to escape your only.
Where am I? I'm listening. I don't know that I could hurt anybody down there, but I will listen to see what we have to do.
And that's maybe why they chose you. Look, resurrections are nasty business. There's lots of paperwork involved, and I really don't want to see anyone hurt down there. Most of the people down there are very kind and compassionate and caring people. Most of them. So I need you to stop this wizard from whatever his intentions are for this realm. And it would be good if you avoided killing any locals. So
that will be a goal, yes.
now, here's the good part. As I told you, this is a test. And there's no real risk involved in the test. We've placed a protective barrier over the city, and it means that this realm is in no real harm. This is like a fire, if you were. Again, another one of their human. Anything that happens here tonight happens out of, which means you're being sent with the ability to explore and learn and experience what it's like to be a human without any repercussions. Now, you do have to stop the wizard if you want to get your get out of jail free card, but you get to have a little fun along the way. Once we know that the wizard Kester has been taken care of, we'll port you out of here and back to the realm. We'll wipe the minds of anyone who might have been affected by the goings-on tonight, and everything will go back to normal. As I said, try not to kill any of the locals because resurrections are a pain in my ass.
How are we going to fit in?
Well, it's very fortunate that Kester has chosen this particular time to break the plane and join Earth. You see, the humans of this country called America, they have a tradition, much like a harvest festival, maybe where you're from. They all dress up in costumes on a specific night of the year, October 31st, and they enjoy the ability to pretend that they're something else. Lots of times these are monsters, famous people, things of that sort. So you're very fortunate that on tonight, I don't think many people are going to talk about your appearance. And the good thing is that if anybody talks about your appearance, all you have to say is, if they say anything about your costumes, all you have to say is, thanks, I made it myself.
Or hit them.
Please don't hit them.
But I like hitting.
We will not be hitting them.
There will be opportunities to hit plenty of stuff. Don't hit the locals, please.
The wizard is our target, not the locals.
Yes.
Anyone.
Sorry.
So, any last questions?
No, let's go.
No? Great.
Let's go right now.
She's going to clap her hands twice, and as she does that, you feel yourself begin to fall at an alarming speed, faster and faster toward the ground. You come to a sudden stop, mere inches from smashing into the ground, and you're set down gently. You appear to be on a residential street.
Hey,
Small houses row the tree-lined streets. There are carved pumpkins in the windows. Across the street, you see a group of 3 children yell, "Trick or treat!" as they knock on the door. At another door, you see somebody handing out candy.
I'm gonna lift my feet up like if you put tape on the bottom of a cat's feet and be like, "What is this stuff under my feet?" Luke doesn't like it. Luke.
Lurk, you are not sinking. Relax.
As you say that, behind you, you hear, "Holy shit! Did you guys just fall from the sky?"
Yeah, I can fly, little kid. Get out of here.
Are you a human? Are you a human kid?
Yeah. Well, hey, look, it's just a costume. She's currently dressed as Freddy Krueger.
I'm gonna jump behind Toady. Is that your name? Toady? Okay,
Yep.
Toady. I'm gonna jump behind Toady.
Serial killer?
Human kids have germs.
I mean, I'll have you know, I wash my hands on a regular basis. So, what? Who are you? I mean, these are really impressive costumes.
This isn't a costume, kid. I'm Brannock. Who are you?
My name's Stacy. It's very nice to meet you. She's gonna hold out her hand.
That's a weird
You
name.
don't
Stacy.
look like a Stacy.
You know, I told my mother that too. I mean, I think a Becky or a Kristen maybe would have been better, but you play the cards you're dealt.
Stacy, have you seen a wizard here? Arch
wizard?
wizard? Yeah, arch wizard. Very, very powerful.
Like, I've seen kids in costumes.
No, he shoots things.
Wait a minute. Are you? You don't mean like a? There's no such thing as wizards.
Has there been anything weird happening?
I mean, it's Halloween. Everything's weird.
He said this kid looks like Freddy Krueger, right?
She's dressed as Freddy Krueger. I think at this point she would have probably pulled up her mask just to show that she was wearing a costume, since Lyric was very scared.
So I'm going to hop back a little and just a little bit scared. What is that freakish face under there?
Rude. That's my real face. And she's gonna finish taking off her mask. She has tomboyish hair, black, that she wears kind of in like a bob, kind of.
Oh, you've got two faces. I like it.
It's
I'm gonna move back closer.
it's a costume, dipshit.
Stacy, where can I get a mead?
Oh, a mead?
Yes.
Yeah. So at this point, I'll show you guys the map.
Every good adventure starts with some ale or mead. Do you know what I'm talking about, Stacy?
I mean, there's definitely places. My dad likes to go to this place called Sudsy Malone's. He says it's a dive.
Stacy, where's your mom? Stacy's mom.
Somebody just made that same joke to me.
My mom.
Stacy's mom.
How many people have you killed with those knife hands?
They're plastic. They're not real.
What's plastic?
They're fake. It's a prop.
It's an illusion.
Fake.
She's the wizard, and I'm going to draw my greatsword.
Oh, what the hell?
I will immediately go over and drop his arm.
She's a wizard. What are you doing?
No,
So
she is not the wizard we're looking for.
Get the little heroes.
Damn it! No, she is not the wizard we are looking for.
So you mean a real wizard? Are we in danger?
Not with Brannock here. You're
We've
just
been
fine.
told not to hurt you, so you're fine.
Just point us in the direction of the tavern with the mead.
I mean, can I come?
Sure.
Yes.
What do you want? We'll get you whatever you want. I don't care.
No, child.
No, listen. If you want my help, you have to let me come. Listen, if my city is in danger, I have to protect it. Look, I've got this, and she's gonna pull out a slingshot. I've taken out 3 birds with this.
I'm gonna pull.
Pigeons.
I'm gonna hold my greatsword. I've killed hundreds with this. And there's a little bit of stained blood on the curve of the blade.
So, that between my 3 and your 100, that's 103.
No. I said hundreds. Like several.
That's hundreds plus 3.
Kid,
come on, please
get out of here.
No, listen. This place is. Shermer's very boring. Okay, this is like the coolest thing that's ever happened.
All right,
you fell from the sky.
You take us to the local meadery, whatever you want to call it, in this weird place, and we'll let you go that far, and then from there, you got to scram, kid.
I'll get you a beer for your troubles. Come on, everybody, have a drink.
That's the deal.
It's more fun that way.
That's the deal. I'm telling you, I'm going to change your mind. There's
sure,
lots
kid.
to do here.
Let's go.
I'm sold.
Let's go. So you guys make your way to Sudsy Malone's. You kind of take in the sights as you go. Lots of, you see a couple cars drive by. I imagine that this blows a couple of your minds.
Yeah.
I feel like I have my greatsword out, and like as a car drives by, I'm like kind of.
And Stacy's like, calm down, man. It's just a car.
What is a car?
What
looks like our doom buggies back home.
It's not magic. It's engineering.
But
so she tries to.
Seems like trickery to me.
She's like, "You're so silly," and she tries to explain to you like what a car is. And as she's going, she's explaining all of this, like, what trick or treating is, and you make your way to Sudsy Malone's.
As she's explaining trick or treating,
little humies get sweets.
Yeah, do you want to knock on the door?
Are there other little humies?
I mean, this is kind of a holiday for kids.
No.
Come on, I'll go with you.
I will knock, and I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna walk up to the door, and
I'm gonna follow him pretty closely, but as far away from any kids as I can.
And yeah, I'm just gonna walk up there and just as hard as I can.
So there's like boom, 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 and this little lady opens the door, and she's like, "Woo!" And she's gonna just throw the whole bowl out and close the door.
This is easier than I thought, kid.
No, listen, you guys are doing it all wrong. It's like it's supposed to be fun. You're supposed to.
This was great fun.
Looks like he's got more than you do, kid.
I got candy.
All right, well let's just go to the bar.
How do you get to the candy? What is this on the candy? What's on the candy?
It's a wrapper. Look, just gonna show you how to like untwist. Like she's got. It's one of those shitty peanut butter caramel things, like the orange and black candies. And she's gonna show you like how to untwist it.
First off, those are amazing, and
I actually really love them, but most people refer to them as the shitty caramel candies, which is
those and Mary Jane's are like the bomb, dude.
I have to get a pack every Halloween. They're one of my favorites, but I think most people, if I say the shitty black and orange candies, they know what I'm talking about.
Oh, great. This kid knows magic.
I'm gonna sniff the candy.
You more.
Oh, this smells so good.
I'm gonna eat one with just the wrapper and be like, oh, God, these are terrible. What is your problem?
Well, first of all, that's a 0 bar, and they are really bad. Here, try this. She's gonna hand you a Snicker, and she's gonna open the wrapper first.
I'm gonna steal it out of his hand before he can eat it.
You can give me a sleight of hand check.
A sleight of hand.
Come on.
No, I need to get it. Whoa. My character sheet is here. Here. Sleight of hand. I rolled it twice.
We'll take the 21.
21.
Draenok, if you want to give me a strength check to see if you can hold on to the Snickers bar.
Oh my god. A
That's
6.
a 6.
Oh.
So like you're examining this and
Some
like
big warrior you are.
and like you're kind of bending over a little bit to smell it, and she's gonna like scramble up your leg and grab it and she's just gonna like just cram it in her mouth.
I mean, that was uncalled for. Weird little child.
Are we done with these games? Can we?
Do you want a candy?
No thank you.
Yeah, the bar. It's over this way. So she takes you about 2 streets over, and you end up here at a little place called Sudsy Malone's. Outside of the on the partition out front is a neon sign of a beer and a face in the beer. He's like the lights change and it looks like it's getting a beer knocked back.
What? How do you make the bugs do that?
That's a pretty terrible effect, if you ask me.
It's called neon. They make signs out of it. It's for advertising.
No, I've seen this before. And there's bugs that light up, and that's what's doing it. I'll show you, and I'm gonna hit it with my sword to try and get the bugs out.
All right. So as you hit this, sparks fly everywhere.
Oh, did you catch one? They got away. Oh my gosh, they're sneaky little bugs.
So you might want to put away your sword now if we're gonna go in here.
What if the wizard's in here?
Well, then
how will I slay him if my sword is away?
They're not gonna let you in if you have your sword out swinging it around.
Nobody tells Draenok no.
No.
Oh, I mean, whatever you want to do. So she's going to. So I'm a kid. I need somebody's got to go in with me. I can't go in. Let's.
I will lead you in. Let's see what this Sudsy Malone's has to offer.
I guess we'll both grab her hand or whatever and walk in with her because I'm all about that alcohol and I want to make sure she gets her drink.
So as you guys come into this bar, it is lined with wood paneling. Jesse's Girl by Rick Springfield is playing on a radio that's set up on the corner of the bar.
Stacy's mom, come on.
Well, now that you said Stacy's mom, I couldn't stop thinking about it. That's why I paused for a second. I was like, it's not Stacy's mom. What's the name of the song? So Jesse's Girl is playing on the radio. There's a college basketball game up on the TV. That's up like mounted in the corner. There's a pool table, and there's a couple locals drinking. When the door opens, everyone turns and looks, and then everyone just goes back to their drinks. The bartender sees you, and he's cleaning a glass with a rag, and he says, "Those are some damn impressive costumes."
Mine is lovely.
Yes, we are looking for the wizard.
I am looking for alcohol, actually.
Okay. I need one of
That
your
I can
largest
help with.
ales. Largest ales now.
That I can help with.
I'll take 4 of these and whatever this kid next to me wants.
4?
Yes.
Kid? And he's gonna look down at the bar.
Damn it.
Stacy's like down there, and like, oh, okay. So as he starts pouring a pint glass, you do notice there's pitchers behind him.
Pictures or pitchers?
Pitchers.
Okay.
So he starts pouring you a pint glass, Draenok, and he like slides it over to you. It's Budweiser.
No, more. This is too small.
I mean, it's the biggest glass I got, man.
I'll take 8 instead of 4. Those are way too small.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do about 10 then of these. This is... And I kind of hand it down to the kid. This is for kids.
No, excuse me. And he's going to reach across the bar and grab it and take it from her.
I'm going to stop his hand.
And he's going to look up at you and go, "Sir, she's a child. I can't serve her alcohol."
This is nothing. We feed this to babies.
Look,
Babies literally drink this.
I don't know how it works in the South, sir, but we don't do that here. And he's going to jerk the alcohol away. And
I'm going to contest him on that one.
Of course you are.
all right, give me a strength check.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Oh, look at me.
So
That's a natural 20 just for everybody in the chat.
as
I'll boost Draenok's ego even more.
So as he tries to pull his arm away, it's like stuck, and he can't like budge it. And
I'm
you
not
kind of pull
sure
him.
if you heard me.
You kind of pull him halfway over the bar, so that he's not like his belly is up on the bar. What were you saying?
I'm not sure if you heard me, but this is for the kid.
We promise this kid drinks. I'm going to make sure she gets at least 4.
You know, here at DadBodDnd, we don't condone underage drinking. Just want to make that completely clear.
I don't know if
Purely in a
anybody-
fantastical setting.
I don't know if anybody in the chat realizes this. We are role playing.
This is a fantasy role playing game.
Goliath babies drink beer.
And we are not aware of age or drinking limits.
So
have
he's
that in
gonna
our
be
world.
like, "Hey, listen, man, no trouble. I don't want any trouble. Here, just take a drink." He's gonna go grab like 4 pitchers and like just like throw them up there, and he's gonna go stand at the other side of the bar. The locals have seen all of this, and they have all moved to the like as far away on the bar as they could possibly get, and nobody is making eye contact with you. Everyone is like straight down, tunnel visioned on their drink.
I'm going to slide next to Draenok up to the bar and go, "I don't know if you realize this, but we are here for a reason.
And
Drinking is not it."
That reason will
Speak for
start
yourself,
once I
man,
have a
kid.
drink. You do not adventure without drinks.
We have a drink, and then we figure out where we need to go.
Why don't you go
Not.
talk to these people and ask about the wizard while
Yeah.
this weird other fellow that does his magics and I drink? Goblin kid, do you drink?
She has taken a drink, and she's like, "What?"
I was talking to the other tiny goblin kid.
God, we have so many kids.
Kid,
I'm gonna like jump up on, pull myself up and like sit on the actual bar with like my bowl of candy like in between my legs and my big old beer up to the side of me.
How tall did you say you were?
You also notice
I'm like 27. I'm not a little kid. I'm just tiny.
as you jump up there, you also notice that by the cash register, there's a little ball with peppermints in it.
I'm gonna like
Nice.
lurch towards it and like spill out my other candy and like go get it and sit with it. Be like, "Oh, these little candies," and I'm gonna put them in my
I'd like-
mouth and be like, "Oh, that's cold."
I'd like to have seen if I could have like scooted the bowl out of her way before she grabbed it.
Sure, give me a dex check.
You 21.
You want to give me a dex check as well?
Yeah. I do.
Yeah.
Just a dex check. I can just hit dexterity, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Oh Lord.
All right. So with a 19, Pickwick,
Fun place.
you see her eye the peppermint. Her eyes get as she sees the red and white striped hard candies, and she dives for him, and you grab them, and you're holding them up above her head.
Drop them.
You
You drop them on her head. Okay. So how are you Are you dropping the entire bowl?
Yeah, let the whole bowl and all the candies fall down all around her.
Okay, so Lurk. Lurk. So you dive, you slide across the bar trying to get to these peppermints, and Pickwick moves him out of the way, and you stand up and you're like, and as you're doing that, he just drops the bowl on top of your head.
Lurk's head hurts.
There's a guy who looks not unlike Chris looks tonight in a cut off plaid shirt with a handlebar mustache and a mullet, and he looks up. He looks at the bartender and says, "What? Can you just give me the bottle of whiskey, please?" And he just starts chugging whiskey. Like, this is the weirdest thing he's ever seen.
With prestidigitation, and make it have a foul odor all of a sudden while he's like halfway through.
He's gonna take a smell, and you kind of get the impression that maybe he's pretty inebriated. So he just kind of and starts draining it anyway.
I'm gonna go back to my other candy, and I'm gonna sit there, and I'll be like, Jesse, singing along with the song.
Jesus. So while that's kind of going on, I want to look around and see if there's. I'm looking for a wizard.
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Making the rolls. Perception. Bam, 6.
The wizard's name again was Kester, just so you guys
Kester.
Chester.
With a 6, you see a lot of strange motherfucking people. You see a guy in a Celtics basketball jersey. You see. Actually, no. This is Illinois. It would be a Michael Jordan Bulls jersey. You see a rather large woman with a perm, and she's got a burger and fries in front of her, and she seems to be wearing a shirt with an orange tabby cat on it for some reason. So you see a lot of odd-looking people. You don't see anyone that you have in your head this image of a wizard, right?
Yeah.
The robes and
not seeing
kind
it.
of shit. You're not seeing robes or any shit like that.
I wish I had somebody I could talk to.
Well, you know,
I'm the only straight guy in this group, and
Stacy's gonna say, you know, there's the police station's not too far from here.
What is that?
The police station is. They're the people who keep us safe. If anyone knows the danger, it would be those guys.
Like the town guards?
Sure. Yeah, they're the guards. They're the ones that keep us safe.
Yeah, you don't need those guys to keep you safe, little kid.
Well, they may have the information that we need.
I mean,
did you try asking? And he turns around and goes, "Hey,
Did you?
Hey, who knows the wizard Kester here?" And just yells it out in front of the bar.
Jesse.
I'm gonna sit down on the bar after like 2 of those pictures. I'm just gonna start singing with her. Jesse.
Jesse.
Holding my picture up in the air.
mean.
I like this song.
You don't get my candy.
And I'm gonna just turn and have my back to him and just eat my candy.
Jesse.
So, I think everybody looks up at you guys, and they stare at you blankly for a second, and then just go back to their drinks. They're just really trying to avoid this whole situation.
I'm gonna walk over to the lady with the perm, and just lean on the table and be like this, and be like, "Excuse me, Miss Kester, do you know where I could find him? He's a wizard."
She is mid-bite of a burger. And be like, "Excuse me?"
What is that fabulous aroma that you are putting into your mouth. It just smells amazing.
Well, it's a burger.
May I try this burger?
She's gonna put the burger down in one of those red baskets with like a bunch of fries in there, and she's just gonna slide it over to you.
And I'm gonna just take it and just like one shot that burger, like and be like,
Unhinge the jaw.
This is amazing. Now, thank you. And I kind of wipe my mouth. Kester, he's wizard, and he's doing like bad wizard things. I need to know where I can find him. See, our party here is here to save your town from, the evils that he's going to unleash. And if I don't find him, you all may die.
I don't know any wizards.
Have you heard of anybody named Kester before? Kester.
Can't say that I have.
It's with a K, I, Z, T, R. That's how you spelled it.
I'm sorry, sir.
And I'm just gonna storm out of the bar.
You say storm off?
Yeah, out of the bar.
I'm gonna snap my fingers for every step he takes. It's like it plays like a little squeaky sound.
So as Drenox is looking as intimidating as possible, he walks away. He's like,
Oh shit!
And I'm gonna turn around and go, Jester, let's go, and point to Travis.
Sorry, who?
Fool. I mean, what? Your parlor tricks. Let's move on from this place.
Parlor tricks? I don't know what a parlor trick is.
Yeah, I'm gonna head toward. I'm just gonna head straight for the door now.
Chris is the only serious character, and we're all just.
I know.
I warned you.
No, it's good though.
I'm gonna down the rest of my drinks, hop off the bar, and just run up to him.
So,
Jessie!
We're leaving that one, right?
She came with us. She finishes with us.
I want to use prestidigitation to like grab a piece of candy and float it towards us. See if she follows.
I do. Candy!
So
that was too easy.
Stacy hasn't said anything. But she absolutely followed you out of the bar.
I forgot she was there. Did you enjoy your drink, kid?
Yeah, it was. No, I didn't. That was really horrible.
Well,
Why
what'd
would
you
you let
do
me
with
drink
it?
that?
I wanted to finish it.
So,
I
the
told you I was
wizard.
going to get you one, and I'm a man of my word.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop the first person I see and ask for the local guards.
Stacy's gonna be like, I can show you.
God, you're still here?
Yes, I'm still here. I'm not leaving. If my city's in danger, I want to be part of this.
And I'm just still gonna stop somebody.
She's gonna look at Toadie's character and say, "Do you want me to show you where the guards are?"
Yes, because we need some information that leads us to this wizard. And your tavern gave us nothing. Go ahead in that direction.
Your tavern was an epic fail. Yeah, so she's like, come on, it's over here. So you guys have to walk like 5 or 6 blocks to get there.
Stacy? Did you poison the candies? My fingers are buzzing!
No, I think that's called a sugar buzz.
You mean girl poisoned the candy?
No, nobody poisoned the candy.
Lies?
My mom said there might be razor blades in it, but I think that's bullshit.
Razor blades and candy. I'm liking this place more every few minutes.
I feel like I'm buzzing.
It's all right. In about a half hour, you're really gonna feel really sleepy.
I mean, should I kill her? And I say that to Lurk.
The Huey girl for poisoning?
Yeah, that's. I mean, we can't be poisoned, right?
I think it's poisoning tingles. One time, my brother poisoned me and my toesies tingled.
Let's keep an eye. I mean, I don't want to just kill her yet.
Are you trying to listen to them?
The alcohol from
Jody?
the bar.
Me? Yeah, I'm.
Okay,
Yeah,
you can give me
I
a
would.
perception check to let me know to see if you hear it. Yeah, you totally don't hear that with a 5. You're kind of standing just watching. I think you're just kind of watching Draenok the whole time.
Yeah. Fish
And,
out of water.
Hueys have germs.
And I'm just singing Jesse's Girls still to my head now.
So she takes you to the police station. You show up, and outside of it is a concrete building, rather small, with a glass door. You go inside, and there's a little old lady with oversized plastic glasses typing away at a typewriter. And she's going to look up and say, can I help you?
The wizard, please.
I'm sorry, what?
We've come to see the wizard. As I said, that is the total Wizard of Oz reference.
She's gonna like, Carl got crazy. So out comes a African American policeman. He's rather heavy. He's got a name badge that says Deputy Winslow. And,
Yes.
he's gonna say, what seems to be the problem here?
Your city here is in great danger, and we are looking for a wizard.
Is this a gag? Like trick or treat? You guys want some candy? I got a bucket of candy.
You have candy?
Yeah.
I'll take the candy.
You like snatch it out of his hand. All right. So you have your candy. You've had your fun. It's time to go home, right, guys?
I mean, if you tell us where Wizard Kester is, sure. I just put my hand on whatever table or something nearby and just tap my fingers.
Beatrice,
I'm waiting.
Beatrice, do we have room in the drunk tank? She's gonna say.
Drunk tank, I like that.
She's gonna say no. George is in there again. So like
Wait, what is this? Hold on, sir. What's this drunk tank?
You know, clink, slammer.
None of those
Fine.
words make sense, but I like the sound of drunk. So what
So-
is it?
As you're talking, everybody give me a perception check.
Pew 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 pew.
14.
A percentage.
9. Good. I wanted to be low. I'm too focused on the.
Oops, that's performance.
20. 20.
Even better.
A 20.
Okay, so with a 21, Lurk, you hear out of a strange black box on his shoulder, Breaker 19, we got reports of strange lights in the Spring Armor Cemetery, over. And Winslow's going to say, Breaker, understood. We're going to compare a cud car out to you. It's like, listen, I don't have time for this. You guys, just make your way home safely, please. And he's going to turn around and leave.
He has magic in his box on his shoulder.
Stacy, do you know where the Spring Arbor Cemetery is?
Yeah, it's at the edge of town. It's this way, just down the street.
Does it have a light show?
Not that I've ever seen. Of course,
That's-
I mean, I know some kids go there to make out sometimes. I've never gone.
Draenok, that is the wizard. The lights are from the wizard.
Well, let's go.
Yeah, we'll walk. I'm walking out. Stacy, take me
All
to the
right.
cemetery.
I'm gonna take
As-
the last sip of my last pitcher, just set it down on the bar or counter or whatever at the police station. Just walk out and leave it behind.
Yeah,
Okay.
I want to pick Stacy up and put her on my shoulder and be like, all right, lead the way, and just take off sprinting.
All right. She's holding on. She's laughing and just having a blast. So, you're making your way downtown.
Making
Walking
your way
fast.
Downtown, walking fast.
So we are making our way to the Spring Arbor Cemetery. As you get closer to the cemetery, you do notice some blue and purple and green lights seem to be kind of flashing.
Ooh, that looks fun.
Towards this end of the cemetery. The entrance to it is off of the main road here. And as you get a little closer to the cemetery...
Oh, I didn't have room for pizza in this corset.
Oops, a daisy.
Oops, the daisies. Oh, that's all right.
So as you approach the cemetery, Pickwick, I believe you wanted to do a perception check to see if you could see any teenagers making out.
What did that roll? That was an 8.
With an 8, you're definitely not seeing any kids around.
For the record, I was just gonna make sparks fly right over by him.
They're already doing that.
You
I
should
just
have
wanted
made
to get that out in the air so people understood where I was going with that.
Travis, you're literally the grossest person I've ever met.
Not
And I'm gonna snap my fingers at him and make him smell bad again. Make him smell bad.
Who?
You?
I'm talking about you in real life. You can't make me smell bad.
No, I know, but I
Come
just
at me, bro.
felt like doing it.
All right.
Actually,
So
Actually,
your wife just actually do, Travis.
Whatever.
So getting this train back on
Learn
the
from the
tracks.
master.
Getting this train back on the tracks.
There is none of that.
You approach the entrance of the cemetery, and Stacy's like, "Oh, my granddad's buried back here." She kind of points back to this corner over here.
Do you want to see him again?
No.
Oh, I mean, I could dig him up. I'm a quick digger.
Oh, that's gross. No. So as this conversation is going on, you see, as I said, purple and greenish lights seem to be coming from the direction where the mausoleums are.
I'm gonna set Stacy down, but kid, stay here. It's gonna get dangerous. I'm gonna unsheath my sword and run in.
Yes, you go first. That is,
So, Drenok, I think you get to about here, and you're able to see a figure. Okay, is anybody else coming along?
I'm moving slowly, but staying in the shadows.
I'll stroll along behind him.
I'm staying close to Trody, something. I forgot.
Toady.
Trody!
Not
His
Jody.
name's actually Chody.
So,
Not Jody.
as the party slowly makes their way towards the mausoleum, you see a yellowish green skeleton with a purple hood and a blue body holding a ram's head scepter.
I'll get you, He-Man!
He says, the master has required an army! And as he says that, his ram's head scepter starts glowing.
I think that's the wizard Jester.
Custer.
No, I'm
Close.
pretty sure it was Jester. I said that name earlier.
No, you didn't.
So as his scepter starts glowing, there's a slight tremor to the earth, and the mausoleums all start busting open.
Are there any, what's the lighting situation? Are there any, street lights within the cemetery?
There are a couple, but it's mostly dark.
Okay.
And I'm assuming it's like the dead of night, like super dark out, not like dusk or anything.
Yeah, it's probably getting to. I mean, it's October, so it gets dark pretty early. But we're probably talking about 10 o'clock at night at this point.
All right.
So there's a slight tremor to the earth, and the doors of the mausoleum start busting open, and out comes skeletons. Let's roll for initiative.
Let's get the fuck out of here!
13.
Choose my player.
That's a 5. A 13 and
Where
a 5.
are you? Oh, I want you to be over here.
That's a 16.
22 for my initiative.
22.
22.
All right.
I want to do
I want to do
Want to touch the hiney? All right, so Lyric, you're up.
Look.
You're saying it
Yes.
wrong.
Dude, you literally are the worst.
Did I actually say it? Did I say it?
Yeah, you're like, I'm gonna say Lyric through the night.
I told you it was gonna happen. It's not my fault you made your name like a
11,
popular.
22, 16.
I made it like our chatters, lurkers.
That's with a
Lurk,
U.
how'd you get way up there?
That's with a U.
That's it with the you.
All right, so as
Look at you.
these skeleton sorcerer Skeletor, and I imagine Stacy's like, "Holy fucking Skeletor!"
What are you doing, kid? Go away.
No, she's gonna pull out her slingshot.
Stay back.
Lyric, as you see mausoleums, the doors bust off of them, and skeletons emerge. It is your turn. There is a skeleton very near you.
I'm going to. I guess I'll just attack. Oh, bow and arrow. I'll move. I'm so sorry, guys.
What the fuck did you do?
I can't speak. I'm gonna move closer to actual Skeletor, and as a bonus action, if I'm within range where they can take a attack of opportunity, I'm gonna use my bonus action to disengage or whatever that is, so I don't get hit.
So
And I'm gonna use my longbow.
Okay. Go ahead and do that.
I'm gonna do that.
Which one are you firing at?
Huh?
Which one are you firing at?
Skeletor.
Oh, straight for Big Bad.
Yeah, straight for the big bad.
Big
So
bad.
I don't know if you have a very good shot on him because there are mausoleums and skeletons all in the way.
Can I move really close? I can move.
Really close.
So if I'm the first person to go on somebody who I get an extra 10 feet
30.
of movement. So I
Okay.
have to move as close as I can.
So with a 17, you take your shot, and it just misses to the right of him. You don't find first.
Ooh.
Hey guys, I'm scared of cat. Oh, you laughed.
That was a good one.
All right. Anything else for your turn?
No, that would be all of my turn.
That is going to do it.
All right. So the skeleton down here that seems to have pushed his way out of a freshly dug grave. He's going to run to here, and that's going to be the end of his turn. Actually, no, it's not.
Actually,
Shut up.
wait, which one are you at?
What do you mean?
Which one moved?
This one down here.
Oh.
He's going to come around the corner of the hill where the mausoleums are, and he's going to take a shot with his short bow at Lurk.
You almost did it again.
That's a 12.
That's Missy's.
Okay.
What is the...
All right, that's the end of his turn. The next skeleton in order. All right, fine. So this one's going to go, and since you're actually in real life, he's going to take a stab at you with his short sword.
That does not hit true.
No.
So with an 11, he brings the short sword down on you, and it just like bounces off of your chest.
Off my giant pectorals.
Yes,
You
off of your
stupid
giant pecs.
skeleton.
Okay.
I'm going to murder you again. You're probably
Toady, your turn.
All right. Toady is going to, from one shadow to the next, he's going to magically transport himself over to here. Just he disappears and he reappears in front of the skeleton. He's going to take 3 quick punches right to the skeleton's rib cages.
All right. There's a real slight thump kind of noise, and then a thump as you appear right next to the skeleton, and you lay 3 jabs right into his chest.
16, 27, 18.
Oh god, those all hit.
Yes. 10, 11, 6.
So as you're just like left, right, left, the skeleton just turns to dust, and its short sword and short bow fall to the ground. It is dead.
Boom.
Anything else?
I'm going to use some movement to back up.
Okay.
Seeing the row of skeletons, I'm going to back out of the way.
Okay. All right. Next skeleton's turn. He's going to move to here, and he's going to take a shot at Lurk.
Lurk.
That's a 21.
That hits.
Lurkalodian. Did it.
That is 6 points of damage as he takes a running shot and hits you with an arrow, and it's kind of sinks into your shoulder blade a little bit. That's the end of his turn. It is Pickwick's turn.
Pickwick with your toe.
Come on, Pickwick.
There you go. Somebody finally noticed. I'm just going to move down here and use my short sword and slash the son of a bitch.
Travis, quit stroking your
410.
little piglet.
Wow.
A 10. So you're making an attack on this skeleton here?
Yes, sir.
All right. So with a 10, you bring your sword down, and it's able to kind of step out of the way. Anything else?
Let me look here. No, I'm good. I'm good for right now. Thank you, sir.
Okay. All right. Skeleton at the top here is going to take a short sword swipe at Lurk. That's a 12.
Misses.
So I imagine you just do like a cartwheel and kind of roll out of the way while you're laughing the whole time. Next skeleton in the order, he's going to run up to Lurk as well. Sorry, you just happen to be the one that's closest.
Oh, I understand.
And that is a 14.
Misses.
Oh my god. Hey, where's Skeletor in the order?
Sorry, bro. Next turn.
Misses.
Nope. Sucks for him.
Oh, it doesn't matter anyways. He got 4, so we haven't
He's
missed.
gonna get fucking nuked. I will nuke him.
Draenok will
Okay.
him.
So that one went. Draenok, your turn.
What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pick up the skeleton in front of me here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, first I'm gonna rage. And like
I want to ride.
And like when I rage, you just like every muscle pops in the veins.
Fully
pop.
torqued.
I'm gonna pick him up and run to next to Lurk, and slam it into the skeleton right next to Lurk.
Okay.
Theoretically.
Give me a strength check.
Let's let the
It's
dice
strength
decide.
with advantage with raging. 16.
All right, with a 16. I'm gonna say that the one that you have, you grab him for sure. You make your way and you run up towards the other one.
Yeah. So that little bastard in front of me is coming with me, and then I
Okay.
want to slam him into the one right next to Lurk.
Yeah, as you take the other skeleton by the leg and you're dragging it along, and it's making like a clinky 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 sound like the skeletons in Minecraft, like the skeletons in Minecraft do. You slam it down on the other one, and it tries to get out of the way, and both of them just connect together. Roll your damage.
What do you want for that?
You're not an unarmed weapons expert, are you?
No.
All right, so roll a d4. We'll apply it to both of them.
Plus my rage bonus.
Yes.
All right. So 4. Yeah. Plus 3.
Yeah.
All right, so that's 7 points of damage to both skeletons. You have this one here grappled.
Yeah, boy.
Boy.
By the feet too, which is impressive skill, might I add, for those of you who are not familiar with how awesome Draenok is.
All right, it is Skeletor's turn. Skeletor is going to pull out of nowhere a purple sword. And he is going to make a run at Lurk.
Not Lurk.
And he's going to take an attack with his greatsword. That's an 11.
Misses?
Okay. Sorry, I accidentally did the coding wrong. I had 266 plus 2 instead of 2d6 plus 2.
Wow. And
So
your
the
head cut off with one hit.
268 points of damage. You lose a crater. Yeah, so he brings the purple sword down and takes a swipe. And again, you just kind of like do a back roll out of the way, and you're like, and it is your turn. You are surrounded by skeletons.
Lurk doesn't think that's very nice. And so
I'm gonna do Conjure Barrage, which is a 3rd level ranger spell.
Mm-hmm.
And I throw a non-magical weapon or fire a piece of non-magical ammunition into the air and create a cone of identical weapons that shoot forward and then disappear. So I want to throw my club that I was talking about with the top that has the little jester on it.
Okay.
Each creature in a 60-foot cone must succeed on a dexterity saving throw. So
Jesus.
can I move first, even though I said I wasn't going to, please?
Is that okay?
It is going to provoke some opportunity attacks.
As a bonus action, I can disengage and not get hurt.
That's fine.
So I'm going to go here to try to get... And then you're going to make a dex save for all of them, and it is a 13.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
Jesus. All
I
right.
know. You don't want that. Oh.
There's 4. Okay.
We're knocking some people out with those rolls.
So as you throw your club up in the air, a hailstorm of identical clubs shoots out from your hands, and Skeletor is able to dive out of the way, as well as this skeleton that is directly south of Skeletor. The other 2, however, do not save.
So
they take half damage. Go ahead.
Yeah,
and
they
roll
take
your
half
damage.
damage.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
I did not add 13.
13.
All right.
13.
So Skeletor takes. You round down, right? Round down on.
Yeah.
Yep. 6 points of damage. Skeleton number 1 takes 6 points of damage. The other 2 that you hit full blast, they fall to dust.
Nice.
Anything else?
Jesse.
All right. The skeleton that is being held by Brannock is going to attempt to break free. And he is going to fail miserably with a 3.
Do you want to save or just a straight strength check?
You can do a strength check to hold your grapple. With a 12, I knew it wasn't going to be a problem. I didn't even really need to roll. So you're able. He tries to like shake his leg free, and you just give him like an even harder shake to like get him to sit still. It is Toadie's turn.
Toadie is going to run away. He's gonna run up to this skeleton, and he's just gonna 2 punches right to rib cages again.
Okay, go ahead and give me those punches.
17.
Both of those hit.
27 is not a crit, by the way. That's
Fucking dealing the damage.
+9 on my. So it's gonna be 14 total damage.
Again, you just like pop, and the thing just turns to dust, and it is dead. Anything else?
He's gonna use the rest of his movement and get engaged with this one.
Okay.
And actually,
you're engaged.
Actually,
I want to use my bonus action to throw just 1 punch at this guy.
All right, go ahead.
That's gonna be a 26.
26 definitely hits.
7.
All right. So you come down on this one with another punch right to its chest, and its rib cage kind of collapses and busts, and it is dead as well. Jesus, dude. Pickwick, your turn.
I'm going to run up to our buddy Skeletor And just for flair, he's gonna go up and kind of jump onto the side of these stairs over here in front of the building and just kind of hop around.
Yeah.
A little exuberant on his way there,
Parkour!
Parkour!
It is going to say, "I offer you this chilling challenge," and cast Ray of Frost.
Chilling challenge.
With an 8, you take a shot with the Ray of Frost, and he kind of holds up his ram's head scepter, and it seems as if your Ray of Frost is not able to break the barrier. All right, it is Dranok's turn.
I do not think so.
I'm gonna move up here. I'm gonna drop that guy back there. Just leave him there because not really caring. And I'm gonna move to the other side of him, so I'm flanking.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take 2 great sword attacks, which is a 21 and a 27.
Both of those hit.
Oh shit!
Yes, they do.
We're at level 10. We get more than one attack.
Of damage. 30 points of damage to Skeletor.
So that's what, 30 points of damage?
Oh wait, plus 3 per attack, so 36. Sorry, I forgot about the rage.
All right. So,
He's dead, thanks.
Not.
And he's dead.
This is motherfucking Skeletor here. So, as you bring your 2 great sword stripes down on him, you're able to catch him across the back twice and leave like a very deep X-shaped cut in his back. He is bleeding very badly.
That's all.
He's going to say, "Huh, this is much harder than when I was fighting He-Man." And now it's his turn. And now it's his turn. Yeah, you're a major threat. He's going to turn around, and he's going to take a great sword attack at you. That's a 14.
Does not hit.
All right, well, that's the end of his turn. All right, Lurk, it's your turn.
Sorry, Lurk had to move her fan. I'm going to longbow at him.
I'm going to longbow.
Do I need to move to see him? No, I'm good, right?
I mean, with your size, I think Pickwick, are you standing there?
Yeah, I'm.
Okay. I don't think you could get a clear shot on him. You can take a shot with disadvantage.
Nah. I'll move right here.
Right here.
Right, actually, back here.
All right, you might want to move a little further back if you want to take a longbow shot.
Right here.
That's good.
Right there.
That's fine. So you get up into the corner of the building and you take a shot with your longbow.
You need my longbow?
This is so confusing. Okay. 28.
Oh, that's
I'm gonna do 2 shots by the way
That's
because
a
I get
natural
2.
20.
Oh, shit.
Not 20,
Just
my friend.
let's roll your damage. Let's see what happens.
Is he
Oh,
dead?
shit. 18.
Okay, roll your damage
The damage.
for the
Isn't that
first
what
one.
the damage was? I hit the damage side of it. Does that
No.
not
You gotta
count?
click the longbow
You got to click where it says longbow.
in the chat, remember?
Ew.
Have you guys not fought enough in Tomb of Annihilation? Because I
Jesus.
feel like...
I don't
Have
do
you ever
Stop.
played D&D before?
No, this is my first time.
All right.
8 plus 1.
-9. Okay, roll your second damage.
12.
How would you like motherfucking Skeletor to die?
No!
I want to shoot him in both eye sockets and make his head explode.
So I think you take you pull out 2 arrows, I think, and you take both of those shots at the same time. And as they hit the red glowing lights that are inside of his eye sockets, he goes, "Ah!"
And I'm gonna say, "Lots of motherfucker!"
I'll get you, He-Man.
So as that happens, the other skeleton falls to the ground, lifeless. Skeletor's body lies before you, and your first real clue into what's going on here.
I'm gonna race up to his body and be like, "Does he have candy?"
You're welcome to do an investigation check.
Oh, will he have candy?
Does not have candy. That
Does
is
not have candy.
that is the wizard. We are.
Skeletor has candy.
We have
Did you say
fulfilled.
investigation?
Yes, an investigation check.
We have fulfilled our bargain.
All right, with a 14.
13.
With a 14, you do not find any candy.
Lord Sad.
You do, however, find a card.
I'm gonna toss it just over my back. Like, look what candy!
And I'll grab it.
You still find no candy.
Is this the wizard and our part of the bargain is fulfilled?
He does not look like a wizard that I've ever seen.
That's Skeletor. He's from a TV show. He's gonna pipe up.
Stacy.
What's this?
Yes, but that was a living skeleton wizard.
No, that's a cartoon.
I don't know what a cartoon is. Draenok is eating wieners.
She's gonna say, I mean, Skeletor's kind of lame. If we're being serious here, like, he has some really lame friends. Like Merman's pretty stupid. Stinkor's really bad. I can't see him being the great and powerful wizard.
Well, okay. Pickwick, what does that card say?
So I'm gonna hop up onto one of these tombstones and just sit down and open up the letter and read it.
Okay, it is a business card for the No-Tell Motel.
It's some tiny card and it just says No-Tell Motel.
Stacy's gonna say, I know where that's at. I know where this No-Tell Motel's at. It's on the other fucking side of town.
What?
But
Don't say.
What is a
fuck.
motel?
I mean, you guys seem kind of old timey, like an inn. Like an inn? Does that do anything for you?
Are there ladies of the night at this inn?
Draenok, now is not the time.
I mean, after battle, I gotta, do my stretches is what I call them.
I've never been. I think it's pretty seedy.
I like to sit.
It's very, very agricultural. I'm from a small farming town as well, so let's go to this inn.
All right, so we're gonna fast travel. You guys.
That's the sound that it makes, actually.
You guys make your way to the No-Tell Motel, and you find a room where the door has been busted out.
By Draenok?
It was busted out by somebody before you got here.
Shit.
So, Stacy, do people only find out about this through these cards? It sounds like they can't tell people about it.
What?
It's called the No-Tell Motel. I assume we can't tell anybody we've been here.
I-
And he's trying to keep a straight face. He has no idea.
She's going to say, I think it means that whatever happens at the No-Tell Motel stays at the No-Tell Motel.
Okay, so we
So
don't
you
tell
stay-
anybody what we do here.
So you
If
stay
find
at the
anything,
No-Tell Motel,
keep it
kid?
to yourself.
I've never been here. No, my mom would kill me.
No, so you're going to stay here. What happens here stays here, so you stay here while we do things.
No, I told you, I'm coming. I'm a part of this. You're just gonna have to deal with it.
Somebody whose name is Stacy, you don't like to stay.
That was actually pretty good. She's gonna give you like a little clap.
As the terrible jokes happen, I'm gonna walk into the room.
Rather
I'm
hilarious.
extremely proud of that one.
You should be. That
You
was
should
good.
be.
So as you walk into the room, the TV is on, and it seems like it's playing a monster movie of the week.
Hey, I know that guy.
It is a edited for television version of Return of the Living Dead.
Yeah.
And so as you come into the room, it's towards the climax of the film, and there's zombies like crawling, all over the people as they're trying to find places to hide and sending for more policemen and ambulances.
I feel like as I see the zombies, I'm like, tiny zombies, and just stab the TV.
As you stab the TV, like bust into sparks. The room does look like it's been kind of lived in.
That was a pretty cool trick. That box.
As I see the sparks flying off, I'll use my shadow step and get into the room and karate stance.
What is this that you're doing?
As you do your karate stance, nothing happens.
Just waiting for the wizard.
Are you performing a magic trick?
Negative.
Then why are you still standing that way?
I'll stand up straight.
He doesn't and I'm gonna kind of lean to Toady. He doesn't understand battle. He must be light of foot.
I can be pretty stealthy, so you're not wrong.
I bet he runs the other way when a fight breaks out.
I just go invisible. I don't need to run away.
He hides.
All right. So you're in the room. The TV's on, or it's been busted.
What else do we see here? Do we see anything like that we would recognize? Because I'm sure everything is just weird as shit.
Yeah.
I mean, you can give me a perception check.
Oh, that's a 7.
Well, heck yeah! While I'm in there, I'm
gonna get in there with a 17. Yeah, 17's gonna do it.
All right. Is that everybody who wants to try?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So with a 17, Toady, you're doing your high karate pose. As you look around, you do notice on the nightstand next to the queen-sized bed some parchment that looks very much like what you would consider paper.
Pickwick over on the side table. Some paper.
Cool. You want me to light it on fire?
No, read it.
I'll walk over and grab it.
So as you take a look at it, it is a piece of parchment, and on it it's been written in.
It's from the Gideons.
Very kind of feathery script. It says, "This place is intriguing. Seems as though people here have never seen magic before, yet they seem to be enamored with the things that scare them, to the point where they have magical viewing boxes channeling pictures of horrors beyond imagination. This is a place that a wizard could take over easily."
This sounds like something one of us would have written. Did one of you guys write this? And I'd also like to scan the room to see if I see any refrigerators or a bottle of alcohol anywhere.
So, you can give me a perception check.
Sure.
The letter does go on though. Let me finish that real quick. The letter does go on, and it says, "The easiest way, from what I can tell from watching their television, is to raise bodies from the dead. Now I must find out where they keep their bodies." With a 7, you find no alcohol. You find a McCluckin's fast food bag, but there's no food in it.
What is this McCluckin's, Stacy?
Stacy says, McCluckin's, it's a chicken joint, fast food.
I don't like my food to be fast. I just want it to be good. Why does it move? How do you guys eat that way?
Oh, it just means they make it quickly. It's not bad. I mean,
so why don't they call it fastly prepared food?
I don't think it rolls off the tongue quite the same.
For a guide in this ancient world, you don't know too much.
I'm 13.
Seems old enough to know lots to me, but that's just me. And then I'll just hand off the paper to Toady and let him read it. And
So does that mean where we just were, the cemetery?
Yeah. Bodies in the cemetery. Stacy, what does this mean to you?
Well, I mean, yeah, the cemetery was one place where there's bodies.
is there another place?
I mean, the hospital probably has a morgue.
Okay. And where's this hospital?
I mean, it's further to the south. We just got to go along the main road here.
Then let's go. Because
All
I mean,
right.
the night's getting on, and I've fought once. I can only have a couple of battles in me before I got to, you know.
You make your way
Sorry.
to St. Tobias Hospital, and you come in through the receiving entrance. And it's for a hospital. It's very quiet today. If you can all bring your tokens out here, please.
Sir, yes, sir. My tokens bring all the boys to the yard.
My token's bigger than
Jesus.
yours.
I don't know
Damn
why
right.
these are so fucking huge and yours isn't.
Well, it's because I'm a furbolg.
Well, Devin, I'm not ashamed of my size. Okay.
How come I can't?
Quite.
I mean, mine's proportionate.
I am quite proud of my size.
Yeah, but it's also a weird, ugly square for some reason.
Don't be mean to my character.
Don't be
think
such
mean
a
to your
square.
It's just a token, not the character.
Is that your Waterdeep character, or just a fun character?
Just a fun character.
It's pretty
My
good. It's
other
pretty good.
deep character is so much better.
All right,
Is she
so
Huh?
Are they Russian? Russian?
Prussian.
No, they're not Russian.
No, darling.
No,
No.
not
No.
Russian.
as you come into the warehouse,
Is that a space?
see a person in what you would consider wizard garb. He's wearing robes. He has a bulbous red nose, and he has an orderly kneeling before him.
Whoa.
And he's going to say, stop right there. Don't move,
You stop.
or I will kill him right now.
Lurk, sir. Don't
There's-
trespass.
so-
I'm guessing you've been sent to take care of me. You're the first person I've seen that actually looks like what I would expect a group of idiot ragtag heroes to look like.
Is it?
I think it's about time we got this party underway. But before I do, I'd like to tell you, in my short time here, I've grown very fond of this realm. And I've never seen a populace to embrace being scared so well. Their electric vision stones cast images of horrors, both real and imagined, in their homes day and night. Yes, I'm monologuing. It's such a fertile place for someone who dabbles in the macabre to take up residence, no? Well, enough with the pleasantries. It's time to get on with the party. Let's see what this gentleman really fears. So, as he has his hand on this gentleman's forehead, the guy kind of starts screaming in horror. No, no, no.
What's the lighting like in here?
I mean, it's warehouse. It's
Amicable.
fluorescent lighting. There are some elements of shadows at different points. There's it's a receiving dock, so there's things you can hide behind and things of that sort.
Yeah.
So as the orderly starts saying no, oh God, no, you start seeing all of his worst
Shit.
horrors popping
Oh my
up
God.
before him.
Gremlins.
You see an entire pack of what we know from the TV show or from the movie Gremlins pop up.
The popular show, Gremlins. Not so popular, Gremlins 2.
We see a couple Xenomorphs from Alien pop up.
Jesus Christ.
Off to the side, we see a little dog
Oh, shit.
construct with a knife pop up. And then lastly, he's like, no, not that. Please, not that. See a 6.5 foot tall person with an axe wearing a hockey mask. It's time to roll fucking initiative.
Yeah! We only have an initiative button. Is that right?
So how about that dice giveaway?
33!
We're down to 3 people.
Nice.
Oh, we're down to 3?
Nice.
14 for me on the
Wait, with
initiative
that
roll.
15 from Pickwick, we're down to 2. 2.
I am so sorry, 15.
Who is
Sorry,
number
dude.
2? It's rolls 2 and 4. So we're at
Do we hit-
Esk 100 and Ender 07. They're the 2 that are left.
All right, good luck, guys.
You get
So
the
if we
I
see
go-
a 2,
I
that's
go.
bad. If we see a 4, that's bad.
Either's bad for either or. You never know.
All
It's a
right.
bold strategy, Cotton.
Okay.
So let's see.
He doesn't have any
balls.
balls, Cotton.
That's a weird.
All right. I think we
Ooh.
have...
God damn, my initiatives. I feel like it's a barbarian's initiatives just
All
to
right.
be awful.
So, Lyric with a...
Lurk.
God damn.
Lurk.
Your name really bothers me.
It's worse because you're somebody else on.
I know.
Well, me.
So, Lurk, you are up first.
Great.
What would you like to do as you look around the room and you see a collection of monstrosities? Stacy's gonna scream out, "Oh shit!"
Stacy's mom.
I would
Stacy
like to
gets
attack the
in the
human
corner.
kid. I'm just kidding. I'm going to.
We're on your side, wizard. Let's take the kid.
I don't even know this asshole.
I'm going to do this. I'm going to. Oh, don't pay attention to that. I'm not doing protection from poison. That's not what I'm doing. I'm gonna do a rope trick, and it is. You touch a length of rope that is up to 60 feet long on the end of the rope, then rises in the air until the whole rope hangs perpendicular to the ground. It opens and enters to an extra dimensional space that lasts until the spell ends. The space can be reached by climbing to the top of the rope and hold as many as 8 medium or smaller creatures. And they can be pulled into the space, and attacks and spells can't cross in and out of it. And then I'm gonna go to the top of it and get inside.
All right. So, seeing all this shit in the room, you're like, "Nope." And you throw your rope up in the air, and you climb up in your rope, and
It's a
you're
big
in
ol'
your
fucking
extra.
nope.
Can I do it
You're-
over here too? Can I move it? I'm sorry, I wasn't moving first, but move it over here and do it over there.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. And I'm pretty sure when I do a spell, I only have 1 action. So that is all I will do.
That's all I will do.
All right.
Lurk's accent has changed the further into wine I'm getting.
Yeah, I'm noticing it's getting very gestury.
The deeper into the box of wine I get.
All right.
Wait, do you have box wine?
I drink all wine.
I assume all wine comes from a box.
So,
I'll live in Oregon.
As you throw your rope up there, the first gremlin gets its turn, and it's gonna as it runs up to the closest target, to Rannoch, and it's going to take a bite.
It's gonna touch you.
Don't touch me.
That's a 19.
That hits.
All right. So as he takes a bite out of you, he does 1 point of poison damage.
Oh, -1 piercing. How did that happen?
Okay. I'm okay with that.
Damn gremlins.
So he's gonna take 1 point of damage at you. The next one in the order is gonna do the same. He's gonna run up, but instead of biting, he's going to take a claw attack with you. That's a 12.
Does not hit.
All right. He's going to take a run down at you, and he's going to take a claw attack at you as well for 10.
That does
Motherfucking hell.
That does not. You cannot
All
hit
right,
Drynock.
Pickwick, you're up.
Drynock, you are.
Let's see. I'm gonna move up here,
Thoughts.
and I am
What
going
to do?
to. I don't know if I'm going to
Love that
attack.
thing so much.
I'm going to attack with my short sword, the one directly in front of me. So that one.
Nice 22.
That's a 22.
I assume that hits.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
7 whole points of damage.
That's 7 points of damage. So as you bring your short sword down, you just slice this gremlin in half, and it falls to the ground dead. Anything else?
Nope, I think I'm good.
All right, Toady, you're up.
All right. Shit.
I would. So I'll let you know where there's some shadows going on here.
Yeah.
There is a larger air conditioning unit or a duct that that the lights run over top of. So there are some shadows along here. There's some shadows here around where all these boxes are. And there's some shadows back here in this corner as well.
Okay. I think because the wizard's over there, I'm gonna use my bonus action to transport to that shadow over here.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna move 5 feet to engage with these two guys.
Okay.
And I will do two strikes on this fool right here.
All right, go ahead.
That's a 24 and a 28.
Oh, yeah, goddamn, both of those.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
7 and a 7, so...
Yeah, you just knocked this thing's head off. Its head just completely rips off its body as you overkill this motherfucker.
Okay, I'm gonna spend a key
He's
point
dead.
to do a flurry of blows on this fool right here.
Okay, go ahead. A 19.
That's it. 19.
Jesus.
Alright. God damn it!
I'm not trying to blow up your game, but that's a 9 and 11 points of damage.
Maxon, motherfucker. Again, yeah, you just grab its head and snap its neck, and it just falls to the ground dead. Anything else?
Draenok, that is how you do it. And I'll just stay right there in the shadow.
All
I'll
right.
kind of move. I'll move back into that shadow.
So that gremlin notices you just wiping out its friends, and it's going to scramble over the boxes to you, and it's going to take a claw attack. Fucking hell, a 9.
Oh no, that is no good.
Okay. All right. As that is going on, there is you see off in the other corner a skittering, and you see a black shadow move, and it's going to come to here, rest.
Ooh.
All right. Gremlin number 2 down here, also seeing what you did to his friends, is going to run up here. These gremlins are fucking something else. That's a fucking 4.
Hey!
We have a winner, right?
We have the winner.
Oh,
That
no.
means the winner of the dice, just real quick, sorry everybody.
Time out.
Time out. Number two, hold on, is
Merry Christmas.
Esk_100. Esk_100, the winner of the dice.
Hell
I'll
yeah,
DM
man!
you on chat.
Yeah, thank
Congratulations.
Thanks, Devin, for making crappy characters.
Yeah, dude.
you. Thanks for rolling so shitty.
Yeah, that's more appropriate.
Yeah, the nice thing about making some shitty gremlins is somebody got some dice out of it.
You
so,
need fodder out there. It's cool.
yeah.
I think it should be said though. Thank you everybody for that has chosen to follow us. You guys are awesome.
Yeah.
We
enjoy
had
you.
Great interaction on the giveaway.
Yeah.
I
So
want to so bad I don't have them yet.
so it is
Not
Chucky.
yet.
Chucky is going to pat his way up.
Oh,
to
shit.
Pickwick, and he's going to say, "Lick my nutsack, you motherfucker!"
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
The doll is going to take 3 attacks.
Oh shit.
I feel like
first-
Draenok's going to be offended.
The first 2 are a 25 and a 17 to Pickwick.
Both of those hit.
Okay, you take 10 points of damage and 9 points of damage as he's crawling up you and just stabbing you with this knife.
So it was 19 total, you said?
Yeah, I think he's just going to take another third attack with his dagger. It's a 13.
That hits. That's my AC.
Jesus Christ. All right, so you take another 10 points of damage as he's just crawling up your back, cussing you out, as saying awful, horrible stuff that a doll should never say, as he stabs you in the shoulder.
This little guy needs to watch his language.
Draenok, it is your turn.
I'm gonna bypass these little fucks. Just let this one bottom right corner hit me.
He's gonna take an opportunity attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna rage before I move. 14 does not hit, and then I'm gonna just great sword that little fucking doll.
Ooh.
All right. 27 hit.
15 does not.
15 does not.
Okay, so 14 plus 2, it's 16 points of damage.
Nope. All right. So yeah, as you see this red-headed evil doll stabbing Pickwick in the shoulder, you just come across and spring your great sword down across him. It does 14 points of damage, and he's gonna say, "Fuck your mother." And it is Xenomorph's turn. The Xenomorph going to slink along with his friend, and he's going to come to there. Oh, did we lose Chris?
He's back.
He's back.
There was so much dice excitement.
All right, it is Kester's turn. Oh shit! I didn't build any spells for him. Jesus Christ, dude! How does that not? I don't know how to build spells for him. Fine. He's just gonna do fireball. You know what? He's just gonna skip his turn while he looks for his spellbook that he can't find.
Oh shit! I can't find it.
Where did I put my fucking spellbook? Now, out of the center of the room, just slowly walking towards the party, Jason himself is going to come down on top of Draenok, and he's going to take an attack with his machete. That's an 18.
Oh, that hits.
That is 15 points of damage.
It's actually 7.
It's 7 points of damage.
Okay.
And he's going to take a second attack. That's a 34.
That hits.
That is 19 points of damage.
Okay.
And that'll be the end of his turn. Lurk, it is your turn.
I'm going to climb out onto the rope.
And Lurk is going to use her longbow to shoot towards the little gloomy doll.
Towards the doll. Okay.
Yeah.
Will I be blocked since I'm like always in the air?
I think you're up in the air. I think you're okay. You have full purchase.
That would be a 13 for my first one.
It does not hit. As you take the shot, you just can't quite get the angle as the doll's just furiously scrambling on Pickwick.
Slimy little human. And 26.
26 definitely hits.
10.
Alright, 10 points of damage. Alright.
And then I'm gonna go back in my hole. When you hit the subscribe button, it kills a goblin, but not the Lurk. So, you should fight evil with us and hit the subscribe button.
Actually,
Some would say smash it.
the more you follow and subscribe, the longer Binks lives. Don't kill
Oh,
Binks.
he's clinging to life right now. I'm actually pretty fucking nervous.
He's
Me
petrified.
too.
He's literally petrified
Terror.
in terror.
Alright, it is one of the Gremlins' turns. The Gremlin is going to take a claw attack at Draenok. That's an 18.
That is.
There we go. 5 slashing points of damage. This other Gremlin that seems to be away from the group, he's going to run in and he's going to take an attack at Pickwick. He's going to try claws. 11.
No.
All right, Pickwick, it is your turn. You have Chucky on your back and a gremlin at your feet. What are you going to do?
I'm going to turn to Chucky. And I'm going to cast Hideous Laughter.
Ooh.
Oh. Creature of your choice that you can see within range perceives everything as hilariously funny and falls in a fit of laughter.
Friendship.
Target must succeed on wisdom saving throw or fall prone. All right. What is your spell save?
It is 14.
With a 4, as you look at him, are you gonna say anything to him?
Grim gritting ghosts come out to socialize.
You serious, right?
Oh
You
yeah.
joking?
Oh yeah.
He's just gonna start busting out in this maniacal laughter.
Piece of shit, kid.
Honestly.
No offense,
Alright.
Stacy.
So he is now incapacitated as he's just barreled over with laughter.
And that was an action, so I cannot attack. So I'm
All
good.
right.
Um,
It is.
If I
Anything
move
else?
away, I would disengage, right, from one of the other ones near me.
Well,
Or
disengage.
it would give them opportunity to attack. I mean,
These two gremlins. This gremlin's already used his opportunity attack, so you get one opportunity attack.
okay. Yeah, I'll stay where I am.
Okay.
I want to kill this fucking kid.
All right. It is Toad's turn.
Yeah, so I see 2 gremlins in front of me. I'm just gonna one fist to each of them. And we'll see how that works. So it's gonna be a boom to 1, 22, and a 15.
Yeah, both of those hit.
Yeah.
Damage.
That's it. 8 on the first one,
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
and 11 on the second one.
All right, yeah, both of these again. You're just knocking their heads off left and right. Like their heads are literally flying all over the place.
And
They
I'm gonna-
both fall dead.
And come up to this one and use my bonus action to one punch to him.
One punch.
Okay.
I'm the punch man.
23, and I'm
20.
gonna make that a stunning strike.
Okay.
So 6 bludgeoning damage. And stunning strike, I use a key point. Hit with a melee weapon, 1 key point to make the target stunned until the end of its next turn. It has to do a con save, DC 14.
Bastard DC save of 15. As you bring the strike across, you do make purchase with his chest, and he looks at you and he just starts laughing.
You are the wizard. And I punch him. Yeah.
He does not get stunned though.
No stun.
No stun.
The wizard.
Okay, it
Hey,
is.
you're
the
a
scene.
wizard.
You said you ducked back in your hole.
No, I stay engaged
No,
with him.
I'm sorry. I was talking to Lurk.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. So the Xenomorphs are going to continue to just wait, and they're going to plot. It is Chucky's turn. He has to make a Wisdom saving throw. That's a 10.
They're dumb as.
14 was the DC.
All right. So he's just continuing to just roll on the ground with laughter. It is Draenok's turn.
Okay, I'm going to just great sword. Jason, 20 and a 26.
Both of those hit. You can go ahead and roll damage.
So 13 and 14.
So 27. Yeah, you just bring your great sword down on him twice. He just stands there and takes the hits. He shows no emotion. He shows no sign that this is hurting him at all. He's just standing there taking it. Okay. It is the next Xenomorph's turn. It is going to hold an action.
Ooh, you better not poke your head out.
What?
Caster turn.
I have my spell book now.
He has found his spell book in his pocket.
Oh.
And he's going to cast Dispel Magic on the magic rope.
No! Oh no!
Let's see. Choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range. Any spell of 3rd level or lower on the target ends. Is your spell 3 or lower?
Yes.
Your spell ends immediately.
No.
As you fall from the ceiling,
Can I use that feather fall ring that I maybe mentioned I was getting earlier?
you can definitely use your feather fall ring. So as you start to fall from the ceiling, your ring starts to glow a sky blue color, and you fall to the ground on your feet. As you do, you notice that you're surrounded by 2 black monstrosities drooling with 2 sets of teeth, and they are both going to take an attack at you.
No.
The one to the north is going to take a bite and a claw for 19 and 10.
Hit miss.
So you take 28 points of slashing damage as this thing snaps at you with its second set of jaws. The second Xenomorph is going to take an attack. It's going to attack with its claws and its tail for 24 and 19.
They both hit.
Oh, shit.
Luke is going to die.
You take 17 points of slashing damage and 26 points of bludgeoning damage as the claw just starts tearing into you. Its tail over its back whips and snaps you across the neck.
Can you repeat those numbers again?
17 points of slashing damage and 26 points of bludgeoning. Oh, damn. I'm sorry.
Oh shit. I'm not dead, but
I am not dead.
Oh, that was. I enjoyed that. It's Jason's turn. It's Jason's turn. Jason is going to now stuck in a battle of strengths with the 7-foot Goliath barbarian. He's going to take his 2 attacks with his machete, 27 and 28. 20 points of damage, 18 points of damage.
Oh, shit!
So I'm going to do Stone's Endurance.
Okay. You can focus yourself occasionally to shrug off injury. When you take damage, you can use reaction to roll d12.
So the
Add
first
your
one, I take 10, and then a 5, so I take 5, and then I take 9, so 14.
Okay. All right. So 14 total points of damage. As you're anticipating this trading of blows with this monstrosity in a mask, you kind of flex your muscles, and as you do, your skin kind of takes on the appearance of like a rocky kind of exterior. And both of those shots hit. They don't do anywhere near what I think Jason is expecting them to do. Lurk, it is your turn.
Luke is going to come over here.
You're gonna use are you using your bonus action?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Luke is going to use a longbow against this one. 22.
Which
Which one are you doing it against? The Xenomorph?
the one at the most north one right here.
Okay.
The closest one to me.
22 hits.
And that's 6 piercing.
All right.
And then I'm gonna longbow again for 15.
Yeah, 15 hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
12.
Okay.
Namaste.
So as you take both of those shots, you start seeing a green liquid start secreting out of this monstrosity.
Ew, they have germs like humans.
All right. Anything else?
No.
All right. The gremlin that is to Dranok's right going to take a claw attack. That's a 2. That's a definite miss.
That's a no.
The gremlin that is to Pickwick's right is going to take a claw attack at him.
As he does that, I'm going to use my Sentinel feat and take an attack of opportunity against him
Okay.
before he strikes.
Okay.
27? I will slice him in twain for 15.
You exploded his head.
You do absolutely that. You just bring
Travis,
as you
it's
see it,
fucking life.
as you see it start to lunge at Pickwick, you just bring your great sword down on top of it, and it just slices in half.
Yeah, baby, Travis, I just saved your life. You could have a little expression in your face.
I suppose I should thank you, but
I'll
do it later.
I'll say you've definitely gone into Foghorn Leghorn there, boy.
I did not mean
appreciation.
to.
That's a little Zell's tree going on. Homage.
His accent has also changed the further into the alcohol he's coming.
I think I need to drink more.
I'll say.
Sad face. There's an emergency.
Thank you, giant man. Appreciate the assistance.
All right, it is Pickwick's turn.
Sweet. We're gonna cast Ray of Frost on Chucky for 24.
That's a definite hit.
14 points of damage.
Okay, all right. So as you bring your hands kind of together, like Hadouken style, you get like you can see like the air kind of start crystallizing, and then this blast of ice just shoots forward, and it does 14 points of damage to Chucky. He's still just on the ground, just laughing his ass off at everything.
He is to take another wisdom saving throw, this time with advantage because it was based on an attack.
Actually,
All right. That's a 14.
That is a success, so we believe he's no longer laughing like crazy.
All right. So as you bring that ray of frost across his face, his hair is going to be matted with frost, and he's going to stand up, and he's like, "All right, now we gotta fight." Shit! It is Toadie's turn.
Toadie is going to tackle the wizard and take him down to the ground. At least attempt to.
All right. Why don't you give me a strength check?
Is that straight strength or athletics?
I would. I mean, you're attempting to do a grapple, which is a strength check.
That's going to be a 24.
holy shit.
All right. He's going to contest with strength, and that's a 2. So yeah. So as he is like waving his hands and he does his dispel magic spell on the rope.
I want to do like, I want to tackle him and then like a linebacker just pile drive him into the ground.
Okay. So as you do that, you just hear all the air leave his body, and he goes,
Call off your minions. And that's what I'll say to him. And as I'm down there, I want to use my bonus action to do an unarmed strike right into his ribs.
"All right, you can. You're on the ground. You're on the ground with him.
Yeah.
So I think it would be just straight up, no advantage or disadvantage on it.
Okay. So it's a 15.
A 15 hits.
That's going to be 6 bludgeoning damage as I drive him into the ground and then sucker punch him right into the rib.
Okay. Again, he's already got all of the air out of his body. He just kind of lets out like a little wheeze as that happens. Anything else?
Call off your minions. And then, yeah, I just want to hold him down into the ground.
Kester, with your turnover, Kester's going to look, and he's going to look at the Xenomorphs that are in the corner. He's going to have one
Oh, no.
come up to you.
Damn it. I'm calling attention to myself.
He's going to take Vicious Rush.
Well, what is that?
The alien violently rushes at a target up to twice its movement speed and attacks the target with its claws. Instead of dealing damage, the alien can grapple the target. Okay. So he's going to take an attack with his claws. That's a 14.
That just hits.
Ooh. All right. So as Kester looks at the Xenomorph takes a diving lunge at you, and he's able to grab a hold of you and pull you off Kester. You are now grappled.
Damn it.
All right. It is Chucky's turn. Chucky's got a serious beef going on with Pickwick. Chucky.
Pickwick.
Chucky is going to. He's going to do a dagger and a slam, and then he's going to go for fearful gaze. So that's a 16 and a 15.
Okay. Yeah, those hit.
Okay,
But-
that's 11 points of damage. Okay.
I want to use uncanny dodge, so I can use a reaction to take half damage. So
Okay, so that
I'll take
is
that on the first
5.
one, I guess.
That is okay. 3 points, 8 points total of damage, and you need to make a DC 14 Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. That's a crit fail.
Ooh, that's a crit fail. All right. So as this doll just gets back up, and he's just looking at you with these evil eyes, and he stabs you in the ankle with the knife, and is able to push you and slam into you with his fist. You become scared of Chucky.
What the fuck is this thing? Oh god, this thing's so ugly.
All right, Dranok, it is your turn.
Ooh, shit, man. We got people in shit up in the corner and shit down here.
If you did, and also just so everybody saw, if you did not see, you all have one greater healing spell.
Potion.
And what is that?
Greater healing potion.
So how?
That's 2d4. Oh, what is it? 44 plus 8.
Is it an action or a bonus action to use it?
Bonus action.
It's a bonus action.
How is Chucky and Jason looking?
Jason does not look like you've done anything to him. It's 2d4. Chucky's definitely looking like he's maybe getting a little worse for wear.
Would you say he is bloodied?
Chucky is bloodied, yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna just divert my attention to Chucky and just oh yes. Oh, this cover's so bad. It's a crit 30. A 30.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, a 30 and a 27 both
So
hit.
25 plus 3 is 28.
How would you like this to happen?
Oh, I just want the doll to like his head just to poof, pop off.
Okay. So you bring your great sword and you feint like you're gonna come over the top, and then you just do a side swipe as his head flies off. You hear him yelling, "You motherfucker!" as this red demonic kind of mist leaves the doll body, and he is dead.
And then, so does the 27 go to Jason then?
I'm fine with that. Yes.
Okay, so 14 plus 3, 17 to Jason. I'm gonna be like, "You're next," and just frothing and just saliva everywhere.
He'll turn his head slightly to the side. All right, it is Xenomorph number 2's turn. The Xenomorph, looking at the landscape, he's going to run up to Lurk. He's going to take a bite and a claw. It's an 18 and a 16.
16's my armor class, so it hits.
Okay.
Hit! Hit!
Oh, Jesus. That's 32 points of damage.
Lurk is dead.
Are you dead?
Well, Lurk's unconscious.
Okay,
No!
Lurk has fallen unconscious.
Ah!
All right, it is Kester's turn.
How are you down so much? Holy
She took a
cow.
lot of
I have
damage.
gotten the
Those
shit
hit.
kicked out of me.
I haven't been touched yet. Holy cow.
I am well under half.
Alright. Alright.
Those aliens fucked her up royally.
Okay.
Shit, I didn't even think they were going to be the heavy hitters in this. All right, it is Kester's turn. He is on the ground. He's going to get up. He's going to move here, and he's going to take a fireball shot. He's going to take a fireball shot at Toad.
Ah, you bastard.
That's a 3rd level spell. That is 34 points of damage.
Oy, oy, oy. So I gotta do a deck save.
Yes.
Alright. Oh,
AC
not too
17.
bad. 17,
Oh!
baby! Yeah!
I don't know.
Does the Xenomorph have to take it as well?
The fireball is an area spell, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
So the Xenomorph is going to make a dex save.
I mean, unless you have spell shaping, which is a school.
I don't think Kester
Highly
can talk to
unlikely.
that. So with a 5, as he takes the fireball shot, he misplaces it. You're able to dive out of the way as the Xenomorph takes the brunt of this fireball, and it lets out a terrifying screech as it takes 34 points of damage.
All right, and I take half, right?
Yes.
Okay. Got it.
It is Jason's turn.
Bitch.
Jason is going to take his 2 attacks. Oh, shit.
Hello, love.
Hello, love.
So, with a critical failure of 16 and a confirmation under 10 of 9, Jason takes his swing with his axe,
Oh my god.
and he catches his own knee, and he takes 17 points of damage to himself.
What an idiot.
He pulls out the axe, and he takes a swing at Draenok for 28.
28 surprisingly doesn't hit. It's weird. Okay, so 17 is what is that? 8. Yep.
Yeah. All right, Lurk, it's your turn. Oh, you gotta make a death saving roll.
Do I just do that whole / roll 20?
No, just hit death save in your character sheet.
In your character sheet.
Oh, don't do that! Don't do that! Don't do that! Ah, 7.
That is a failure. All right, the one gremlin that has stuck strong is going to take a claw attack at Draenok. That's a 6.
Get out of here! Get out of here!
Not up in here.
Not up in here!
Yeah, Pickwick, it is your turn.
Shit. So I'm not engaged with anything yet at the moment, am I?
Well, you're married, Travis. You shouldn't be.
There is nothing that has opportunity attack. You are
Okay.
engaged with this gremlin is in melee range with you, but he has already used his opportunity attack.
And am I still anything with this Chucky character? Do I still need to like run away since he's dead, scared?
No, he's dead. He's dead. So the frightened effect has gone away.
Okay. I would like to run up over here and use my potion on Lurk.
All right. Potions are bonus actions, so you can definitely feed her a potion.
That was 44 plus 4. So that's 14 plus 4, 18 points of health.
As you slide
Oh,
over to
thank
her
you.
and you get the potion down her gullet, she comes back to life.
Oh, Lurk needs more candy.
Lurk, you have 14 points. 14 points. 18 hit points. Sorry. All right. For your action.
And then what is this? That doesn't matter what it is. I guess I'm going to attack that fucking thing, and I'm going to. What do I want to attack with? Short sword. 26.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you can roll your damage.
8 plus 5, so 13 points.
As you slice into the xenomorph with your sword, you need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh god.
Oh no!
14.
You pass the saving throw. As you slice your sword into the alien, some of its acid blood sprays out, and you're able to avoid any of it as it falls to the ground and starts bubbling on the tile.
I'm not close enough that it affects me.
And not in the direction that he was slashing.
Good.
According to the way it's written, it's anyone who does the attack.
Good.
And then I have sneak attack. I have a hard time believing I did it right, but it says it's 5d6.
Yep.
Yeah,
So-
level 10. Yeah.
5d6 of extra damage,
That's so many.
so that's 24.
Ouch.
All right.
That would take me out again.
All right. It is Toadie's turn.
All right.
You are grappled at the moment as the
Oh,
alien has its face in front of you, and its second tinier jaw is extending out towards your face.
So as I'm grappled, can I punch it, or do I need to try to get ungrappled first?
You could attack with disadvantage, or you could attempt to ungrapple.
All right, let's use my action to try to break the grapple.
Okay, give me a strength check, please.
It's gonna be a 20.
With a strength check of an 8 for the Xenomorph, you are able to get your knees up onto its chest and push away from it.
All right, and then I want to bonus action strike and make it a stunning strike as well. Well, if I hit, make it a stunning strike. So 18.
18 does hit.
So it's 7 damage, and then I want to do stunning strike.
Okay.
Which means it has to make a Constitution saving throw of a DC 14.
The 17. You're
Damn
not
it.
stunning this thing.
Damn
It
it.
is still all up in your business.
Alright. Did some damage on it, though.
It is the Xenomorph that is by Lurk and Pickwick's turn. Since Pickwick seems to have been able to slice into it with its sword, it's going to take a bite, and it's going to take I think it's just going to take the bite for a 24.
That hits, but again with the uncanny dodge for the half damage for the reaction.
Okay, so as it takes a bite at you with its second jaw, it's able to get underneath. It's able to take a chunk out of your leather, and when it does, it takes a chunk out of you for 29 points of slashing damage.
And down.
Even with half?
Oh, that half. Okay, I didn't realize that.
No,
I guess I should have figured
It's
that
not half,
29
not
would
the
not be
bottom
half.
half.
So
That
no, never
was-
mind. I'm not down.
Okay, alright.
Sorry, my
Whew.
bad.
Alright. Draenok, it is your turn.
Let's go, Draenok. Do something douchey.
How is Jason doing?
Jason's sitting pretty damn pretty.
How are the two Xenomorphs?
The Xenomorph that is on Toady is doing... It's close to bloodied. The other Xenomorph is sitting pretty.
I'm gonna come up here with Toady, so the two opportunity attacks, I imagine.
Only Jason gets an opportunity attack. The
Okay.
Gremlin's already taken it.
Okay.
That's a 28.
Hits.
Jesus. That is 12 points of damage.
Okay. I'm just gonna fucking double slice this guy. So
Okay.
29 and a 17.
Both of those hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
24 plus 6, 30. And this is gonna hurt real bad. So 2 dex
So-
saves.
Yeah, go ahead and give me the deck saves.
13 and a 17.
You pass on both of those deck saves.
And for a bonus, I'm gonna take my
Potion.
potion. Yeah.
Okay. So as you bring your great sword down twice into this horror, acid blood is spraying everywhere. Some of it gets on you, but it seems like you're just so tunnel visioned you just shrug it off. This thing is looking really, really bad. And it is its turn. It's going to turn around to you, and it's going to take a claw attack at you. That's a 20.
It hits.
That is 14 points of damage. And it is now Kester's turn. Kester is just going to stand there, and he's going to laugh, watching the carnage as his creations, drawn from the fear of humanity, are just ripping you all apart.
I like this guy's laugh.
It is Jason's turn. Jason is going to slowly turn, and he's going to walk past Draenok to Toady.
I'm gonna use my reaction.
No!
Okay.
Sentinel and take an attack of opportunity. 25.
Okay. 25 hits.
12, and so he stops as he
Oddly.
gets hit.
Okay.
So his speed 0.
So he's
Yes. You're the man.
So as he tries to walk by you and you swipe the sword down at you, he's just going to silently turn and face you.
I'm just gonna take the hit. Cool. You're fucking gonna die.
Does Sentinel stop that?
It's just speed. So he still has his action.
All right. He's going to take a machete attack at you, and he's going to fail the critical one.
Woo! What are you at?
One.
Dranok?
57 hit points left.
Okay.
God, he's going to fail to pass, so he's going to take that damage himself. Again, he just takes a swipe with his axe, and he ends up hitting himself for 18 points of damage.
Idiot.
I'm pretty sure he's killed himself for us.
Lurk, it is your turn.
Look.
I have a question. Can I do a bonus action as an action? Like if I did a different bonus action and then do a bonus? Yeah, okay.
Yes.
So I'm going to bonus action disengage and move. And then I'm going to do cure wounds on myself.
Okay. So as you, as a like pink energy kind of emancipates from your hands, you do 11 points of healing to yourself.
That was pretty nifty.
Nifty gifty!
Nifty gifty!
Riddy-doo-doo-doo!
Didn't think I'd have that reaction.
Feel very good.
It is the Gremlins' turn. Looking at everybody, it's going to just decide to go after Pickwick. It's going to take a claw
You
at
piece of
Pickwick
shit.
for 8.
Nope. Denied.
Pickwick, it is your turn. You have a Xenomorph and a Gremlin in melee range with you.
Well, that about does it for me.
Just gonna quit.
I'm gonna take a siesta.
I'm gonna cast Blur on myself. So anything that attacks me has disadvantage unless I have like blind sight or true sight.
Okay.
And
Anything else?
I'm just gonna cower down here and hope for the best.
All right. Oh shit! I forgot I got shit all over my head. Toady, it's your turn.
Alright, Toady. Toady's gonna do a Step of the Wind and disengage. Use the key point to disengage from the Xenomorph.
Okay.
He's gonna run over to the wizard and tackle him and do 2 strikes. Boom, bam.
Okay.
So a 10, that's a critical fail.
Roll a 1d20 for me, please.
And that's a 19 on the first one.
All right. All right, you're fine. You're fine. The strike mixes, but the 24 hits.
Okay, it's gonna be a 9, and I want to make that a stunning strike. So he's got to do a DC 14 Constitution save.
Okay.
Come on, fail, you bastard. Yes.
Yeah.
So he is stunned until the end of my next turn. Yeah, didn't grapple him, but he is stunned.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope. I used all my stuff, so I'm good.
All right. The Xenomorph, seeing that you are all over Kester again, is going to run past Pickwick. Pickwick, you can take an opportunity attack if you want to.
Do it.
Sure. Yeah, if I can.
Okay.
Do it.
We'll do the short sword again. Just
Okay. With a 10, it does miss.
let's do a wisdom save on this one, or whatever dexterity, whatever saves like last time.
No, because you didn't make purchase. The Xenomorph is going to Vicious Rush again. It's going to Claw for 15. Oh, the Vicious Rush.
That's a
Oh,
ban.
that's a critical fail.
Crit
Man.
fail.
Band from the 80s named Vicious Rush.
Okay, he does pass with the 16. So as he rushes at you and lunges to try and get you off of Kester, he misses and slides to about here and smashes into the wall. His turn is over. Draenok, you're up.
The Great Sword, the Xenomorph, 19.
Okay, that hits.
15? Or no, 16?
As how do you want this thing to die?
I want to hear me out here. I want to cut it in half, but then try and get half of it to fall onto Jason so he takes some of that poison damage. Yeah, boy.
I'm down with that. Can you give me an acrobatics check? I want to see if you're able to pull off something fucking cool.
Dope.
13? This is pretty cool.
Because it's cool.
Yeah.
You get a +4 bonus because it's cool sounding.
With a 13, you bring your sword across the upper torso of the Xenomorph, and because of the way you're able to get your sword in there, its body and all of the blood that is in it falls onto Jason. 5d10.
Oh, baby. Oh, come on. Fuck you, Jason. Fucking die.
Die.
5d10. Imagine if we failed those deck saves, Travis.
Mm-hmm.
So Jason ends up taking, as the acid spills all over him, 19 points of damage. Jason is he's bloodied.
Just now. Okay. Well, so as that one's dead, I'm going to just leave Jason alone and run to Kessler.
Okay, he's already used an opportunity attack, so he doesn't have one.
Yeah. 18. Can I make it up to here so I'm flanking him?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so that's a crit.
With a 30, go ahead and roll your damage.
23.
23 points of damage.
Oh.
Ayo. Kester is also bloodied.
Yes, fuck you, Kester. Okay.
It is Kester's turn.
Ooh, yeah, come on, baby.
Kester's gonna look to his left.
Dun.
He's gonna look to his left and look to his right and realize that shit, he's in a tight spot.
He's
Damn,
fucked.
tight spot.
He's gonna pull out one of those daggers that's like a wavy, curvy blade. And he's gonna take a dagger strike at Toadie's been a thorn in his ass. He's gonna take an attack at Toad.
So I'm gonna take Sentinel.
Okay.
And attack him for 15.
So does that stop my attack, or does
no?
that
It just speed 0.
All right. So Toad, you take 6 points of damage.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Kester takes 11 points of damage.
14 points of damage.
14 points of damage. Oh boy.
Grant may be min-max, my friend.
Jason is going to slowly just walk over to you, Draenok. And he's going to he's not going to give up. He's going to take a machete attack. It's a 19. That is 18 points of damage. 9 points of damage. That's the end of his turn. Lurk, you're up.
Lurk is going to cast lightning arrows at Jason.
Is this one Jason right here at the bottom?
Yeah. Don't get him confused with me.
I know. I'm gonna try to get towards the bottom of him so it doesn't affect the other people. And well, just so everybody else out there knows, it's a ranged weapon attack. During the spell's duration, the weapons ammunition transform into a bolt of lightning. Make an attack roll as normal. The target takes 4d8 lightning damage on a hit and half as much damage on a miss. And then everybody within 10 feet must make a dexterity saving throw. Each of these creatures takes 2d8 lightning damage on a failed save, or half as much on a success.
Alright, what's the DC on the save?
13.
Roll your damage.
Roll my damage. And so it was Black Stash roll 4d8. Right?
Yes.
13.
Appropriate number.
As
6.
who it's within what? 30 feet?
So it's everybody.
Even if I hit it at the back end of him? if I try to aim towards like the bottom of him? Oh, 10 feet of the target, not where I hit.
Exercises.
Okay, alright, so Archmage passes his throw, so he takes 7 points of damage. Xenomorph 16 passes,
Oh.
so he takes 7. Toady, did you roll your damage? The gremlin is finally dead. He stuck out. Okay, Toady, you take 7 points of damage. Jason failed his saving throw. And as the electricity courses through his body, he stands up a little bit taller.
Is it because he wants to be a baller?
It's because he just regained 13 hit points.
This is why Lurk's family doesn't like Lurk. Sometimes she makes mistakes.
Damn you, Lurk.
There is that is a special condition on Jason because Jason is immune to electricity. In fact, it feels.
Lurk is so sorry.
So
Lurk
all
didn't.
of these monsters are built off of the actual movie monsters. So their strengths and their weaknesses are actual things about them.
Lurk's sorry. Lurk is
Pickwick,
sorry.
Pickwick, it is your turn.
What am I going to do?
You have sneak attack, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So being in flanking is what allows you to have your sneak attack because you're behind them and they can't see you.
Yeah, as long as I was within 5 feet, though.
Do you not have a
And I
bow?
don't know if I want to get tangled up in that shit. So, I am blurred still, though, but I'm hesitant to do anything there. These, okay. I'm just going to attack with my short bow onto Jason.
Jason, 12 does not hit.
Shockingly. Cool. And I'm going to stay where I am.
All right.
So I'm good. That's all I'm doing.
All right, Toady, is your turn.
All right, let's see. Gonna go. Is he engaged with Jason?
Jason has already taken his opportunity attack. I think.
But he's engaged with the melee.
Yes, he's
Okay.
in melee range.
Yeah, he's gonna take 2 unarmed strikes towards him.
Okay, go ahead.
11 and 24.
24 hits.
Okay, that's gonna be a 7.
Okay.
How's he looking?
He's bloodied.
All right, he's gonna do flurry of blows and do 2 more attacks on Jason.
Okay.
Bloodied is like 100 hit points.
16 and 22.
Okay, give me damage on both of those.
9 and 10. As he lands 2 more strikes.
That's more than he healed earlier, so we're lower.
Hey!
As you land those blows, Jason is starting to stagger. He's looking really rough.
All right, that's all I got.
19.
As you are focused on Jason, behind you, Xenomorph stands up on its 2 back. He's gonna take a bite at you.
Scared.
25.
25 to hit?
Yes.
Yeah, that hit.
It's 18 points of damage.
Oh, shit.
Ouch!
It is Drenok's turn.
I'm
damn
just
it.
gonna double swing Kester. 25 and 16.
Both hit.
Right, meow.
30. Just 30 casual 30 hit points of damage.
Just, the normal 30.
How would you like Kester to die?
Ooh.
Slowly. So I'm gonna take the sword and just go in once, and the second attack is just gonna go in even further. And it's like a punch through his chest. So on the other side, Toady sees my fist just come through there with a hilt. Yeah, it's nasty. It's gross.
Kester, as the blade strikes into him, He's going to look at you and say, "The plan was genius."
And
As he
you're
falls
dead.
dead and slides off of the sword.
Wasn't that genius?
As Kester falls dead, all of the nightmares from the orderly just slowly dissipate into black shadows.
Tranok saves the day. How many of these things did you guys kill? I killed
That's all we
three.
needed. All we needed.
Stacy's gonna run in and say, "That was the coolest thing I've ever seen. That was awesome."
I did tell you Draenok is pretty amazing. I don't know. Don't listen to these guys.
Luke kicks him in the leg.
She's just like so excited, and as she's like cheering for you guys, and like, "I can't wait to tell my friends about this. They're not gonna fucking believe me." The room goes white. Gabriella sitting in her overstuffed chair, and she gives you a slow clap. She's like, "Very well done. I have to say I'm highly impressed. Draenok, you were able to keep from killing any of the locals. I did not expect that. I already started on the paperwork."
There's the first time for everything.
So, as I promised, each of you get one get out of jail free card. Make sure you don't lose this. They will ask for it the next time you fall in battle. So, if we ever play these characters again, you all have, if you ever hit actual death, you get brought back to full hit points.
Nice.
Sweet.
Nice.
And she's going to tell you that, there are other opportunities to save other realms. If you're interested in staying.
Lady,
It's just as long
do you
as
have candy instead? Can I have candy?
Fine. There's candy. And she snaps her fingers, and there's a plate of fresh turtles, like
Turds.
pecans, caramels, and chocolate, like freshly baked. Real goddamn good candy.
I'm just gonna dig in.
And so, as we come to the end of our adventure, the opportunity is open for more adventures in the future. Should the group
Yay!
decide to stay together.
I love it,
Just so
dog.
long as we're not back on that dumb realm again. They had a lot of stupid rules. I mean, come on, the kid couldn't even drink.
So, thank you for everybody for joining us for our Halloween extravaganza. I hope you all enjoyed it.
Thank you, Devin. You did awesome. That was so
Yes.
much fun.
That was
Thank
a lot
you.
of fun.
Heck yeah.
I'm glad you all enjoyed it. I think it turned out pretty well.
Yeah, it was so
Yeah.
fun.
It was great, man.
So,
Fun.
thank you everybody for joining us. You can join us, follow us in all the places we talked about earlier, especially Twitter. We're going to be doing some giveaways coming up soon beyond the one we did tonight. So give us a follow
Yeah.
and find out what other cool shit we got going on. You can always follow us on Thursday as well for the podcast. So
Yep,
with that,
yep.
with that, I will say good night, everybody. Happy Halloween. Have a fucking awesome time on
Yeah.
today.
Yep.
Enjoy yourself.
Bye.
Bye.
Love you.
Bye.